Gotta chase a cat up in a tree. Man, I gave y'all niggas the business for fucking with me. Is you crazy? Where the hood at? Had that nigga in the cut, where the wood at? Oh, them niggas acting up, where the wolves at? You better bust that, you gon' pull that. Yo, 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 yo.
My man Imp left a tech and a 9 at my crib. Turned himself in, he had to do a bid. A 1 to 3, he be home the end of 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G. You with me? Motherfucking right. My pockets looking kinda tight. And I'm stressed. Yo, Biggie, let me get the vest. No need for that. Just grab the fucking gat. The first pocket that's fat. The tech is to his back.
Anybody watch the whole talk? Anybody watch the whole talk? Man, internet's been crazy, man. Internet's been crazy.
I've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave shit. With the same clip and the same 4-5, 2-point blank, a motherfucker sure to die. That's my word. Nigga even try to bogart. Have his mother singing It's So Hard. Yes, love your fucking attitude. Because the nigga play pussy. That's
Yeah, dude, you know what? You know what my take? Yo. Hold on, I'll give you all my take in 1 second. Hey, thanks, homie. How'd you sleep?
Slept all right.
Cool. Dude, Chad, you wanna know what my take is on all this? Anybody dying to know my take? I'm sorry, man. I'm at the point where I just don't give a fuck about any of the shit that goes on the internet. Dude. Like, oh, be real, man. Oh, dude. I'm so beyond giving a fuck. Here's my take. You're like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I don't know. Like, the fuck? This is what I think is so fucking dumb. Why the fuck are you retards coming to me, a 30-year-old white man, where all I've done my entire life is play video games, for a political take? Here's my question. Why the fuck do you care? You're dumber than me for being uneducated, for expecting me to know any of this shit. I wake up every day, and this is the God's honest truth. I wake up every day. I either have sex or I jerk off. Then I go shower. Then I stream Gacha games for like 6 hours. And then I go to a card shop and play Pokemon cards for 8. You're the dumbass for coming to me to actually hold anything what I say with any weight whatsoever about these political things. Now, if you want to ask me about, hey, Tectone, what anime character has the fattest boobs? Congratulations. But if you go into Starbucks and ask for a pizza, you're the retard, not me. Sorry, guys. That's not on Starbucks. Yo. So how y'all been? How y'all been? No, I'm not gonna lie, man. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. Insane Big Ponka P Baron Steel. You know what's crazy? I was in stream for that. I watched the entire Mr. Pokey Dante stream. I watched the whole thing. Good for him. I'm glad that Mr. Pokey is such a fanboy of certain content creators that there are some that can actually get him to not, like to actually speak his mind. Pokey sucks at Gacha. I mean, no, I think Pokey's great, man. I really think Pokey's great. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people behind the scenes watching my stream who are freaking the fuck out on what I will or won't say, and I'm going to make everybody really disappointed right now. Guys, I'm sorry. I give too little a fuck to actually say anything damaging to my image today. I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe tomorrow, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about shit that I really just, it doesn't involve me. Now, if you want to talk about video games, I'm down. Right? I'll talk about that. Or I'll talk about how... Shit. Dude, did you see that shit called me a faggot yesterday? That shit was insane. Did anybody see that shit on stream yesterday or no? That was wild. That shit was fucking wild. And you know what's crazy? There's like Gacha news channels covering this saying, well, Tectone invited it. Tectone invited this type of behavior to happen to himself. And then, well, you reap what you sow, techie buddy. You reap what you sow. Did you hear what he did? Well, we all heard what he did. Nope. Hell no. Let me tell you why that's bullshit. Because the bitch didn't even know who I was. So even if you think, well, you reap what you sow, techie boy, bitch didn't even know who the fuck I was. She didn't know about the rep. She didn't know about the allegations, the things I've been accused of. Murder, kidnapping, pillaging, plundering, arson. I obliterated that bitch. Yesterday was not about anybody feeling sorry for me. Yesterday was showing that if you come up and you fuck with me, I'm going to bitch you and put you in your place. Which is why her and her pussy-ass boyfriend ran out the goddamn store. Bitch apologized too. Dumbass. Motherfucker saying, oh yeah, dude. He was holding on his gun the whole time. No, he fucking wasn't. Pussy-ass was sitting there playing with his fucking Gundams. His little Warhammer figures. Bitch wasn't going to do shit. Here's an idea. Don't be retarded in public. So stupid. Actually so dumb. And then I see these people in comments being like, well, did you hear what they did this? Did you hear about the NDA? Did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? Shut the fuck up like y'all know anything. Well, dude, trust me, I know this because I heard this and, I have no proof of anything that I'm saying, but that's the way that I feel. So, my emotions are reality. Shut the fuck up, bro. These people are so dumb. He was holding back so hard. Yeah, I know, right? Insane. Dude, that being said, can we all agree that Bernice is such a slut? It's insane. Chad, he knows what happened to Asmon. Yeah, I heard bro got banned. Do we want to talk about it, guys? Do we want to talk about it? I know a lot of people were asking me what my stance was. Do we want to talk about it? We go ahead, man. Ask away. Fire away, man. Oh, my God. Did you hear he got temp banned? Yeah, little bro couldn't shield build his way out of that one. I'm going to be real, bro. I think my title is so funny. Yep. Little bro wasn't running shield build in real life, huh? Insane. Can't outscale that one, can you, buddy? It's all right. He'll chug his Estus flask. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man. Is Steak and Eggs canceled? No, why the fuck would it be? Why the fuck would it be? What a wild day. Yo, Tag, don't make an alt account after you hit 1 mil on this channel. Hell no, I'm good, man. This will be my only channel to the day I die, which might be sooner with the way my stream sniper's been going, man. Yeah, is there going to be a podcast this week? It's going to be so much fun. I hope so. I hope so, man. I'll be real. I can't wait to talk to my boy. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. Yep. What is that Starbucks drink? A mocha frappuccino. All right, great. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna go live today. And then I saw bro got temp banned. I'm sorry. I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny. Yep. Yeah, you know what's crazy about all this shit? Why the fuck are people coming at me for? Jimmy's double checking we are free for 4 p.m. before he starts working on it. Yeah, I can be free by 4. I wasn't really gonna go live. I mean, my dad's coming in an hour. You know, I just think, dude, people are coming at me, being like, "Oh my God, makes sense that he was friends with Tectone." What the fuck did I do? Straight up. Why the fuck these motherfuckers coming at me like I did shit? Like, damn, bro. The worst thing I said is that I think Sucrose is ugly in Genshin Impact. Like, this shit's insane. Catching strays for no reasons. This AoE effect is insane. So what were the pussy-ass motherfuckers mad about that got Asmon temp banned? Here's the thing, man. Apparently he said some shit that's not good. You know, I think Asmon probably said what every uneducated white man in America was probably thinking, right? And usually when he says shit like that, it gets based, but this time it got him temp banned. Is what it is. You know what I mean? So, it's just pretty much how it goes. Your Twitter community also got nuked yesterday? Did it? Let's see. Nah, I don't think it did, man. It's kind of just sitting there. I mean, the only person who got nuked was this dude called NCG. Bro kept on trying to backseat my life, so I gave him a public warning. And I told my entire community to make fun of him and harass him for like 72 hours, which went really great. He DM'd me that he apologized, so, you know, the punishment worked. But yeah, it's been a crazy day, boys. It's been a crazy day. Yep. No one harassed him? Well, they spammed wahaha a couple times. I'll go ahead and keep it up like that. Will you be streaming this Xbox showcase? When's this? Has he watched the best ZZ demo of all time yet? No, I haven't. Partner showcase Thursday, 10 a.m. Ooh, I'm down. Can we keep talking about this? Okay. I will be real. I have not seen this. I saw a little snippet of this. This is the trailer of Bernice being a massive hoe, right? Like she's just hoeing it up for like 2 minutes straight. Okay, let's see it. Yo, is this a certified Gooner classic or no? Let's see.
Give me a mug of your finest.
You got it.
Holy tits.
You know, sighing like that will make even the best nitro fuel taste like regret. So before you drink, we gotta take care of whatever's troubling you.
I had this massive fucking boner. And it's driving me nuts. I like the way she looks at me. Hold up. I like the way you look at me. You know what I mean? Bro, this bitch is so hot, it's ridiculous. And you know what's crazy? People say, oh, why is he always got to be a gooner? Because this is how it goes. Genshin Impact is to take care of the brainwashed children. Honkai Star Rail is the game that people play if they actually want to play a good game. And Zenless Zone Zero is the game that people play if they want to masturbate. And that's just pretty much how it goes. We all know it's the fucking truth. These games are made to goon gallons of cum. Buckets at a time.
A drink? Some snacks?
Oh my God. Are they going to play some shit ass rap song in the background? Oh my God. Should I mute it? Should I mute this? I haven't, dude, based on their previous, is it really that bad? It's good? Oh, hell nah. Okay, wait. This is the same singer from the Nicole song? Oh, dude, that song sucked ass too. Here we go.
Oh, a little flames. Mocktails fixer's eyes.
Oh my God, bro.
Fixer's eyes. The snacks are real nice. Soda's so much dry. I'm lit, you can't deny.
Bro, what is it? Okay, we're gonna be pausing a lot. You guys have already seen this. You already fucking jerked off this trailer earlier today, so it probably doesn't matter. Dude, what is it about when like the chick's knees like point in a little bit is just like just screams stupid bimbo. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this bitch is so fine, it's unbelievable.
Wherever you want, wherever you need. So could you never, ever want to leave? Anything that you desire.
Also, dude, the ass pop in front of Caesar is insane.
Anything that you desire. Set it on fire.
Let's make Bernice's entire personality as being a stupid hoe. It's fucking awesome, bro. I love this game. It's so wild. Also, bro lost all of his aura and got it all back in the span of 3 seconds. I'm waiting for the zoom in of her booby shot. I will bet 100 subs it happens at some point in this trailer. Close.
3, 2, 1, fire!
What the fuck am I looking at? Yep, there it is. Yep, and there it is. Predicted. Dude, these people need to stop denying that this game was made for any other reason than to garner TikTok attention and gooners, okay? It's just the fucking truth. She's 16, bro. If she's 16, I'm 16. You are out of your fucking mind. You smell me? Dude, they did the little Brazilian dog meme. That's actually so funny.
Now you can drink. Bernice passed out on the counter again?
Bet she was up all night chatting with her friends again.
Where was
Nah, it's because she went to a VTuber party at TwitchCon. That's a dark joke. Okay, that's insane. Do they have a Japanese version? Yeah, the song is it's pretty ass. Not gonna lie. This song is pretty fucking ass. But slow motion. Oh god, what is this? Is this a slow motion shot of every single scene of Bernice? Also, I'm not calling her Bernice, bro. We all know it's Bernice. That Russian dance was insane. Dude, her outfit is diabolically hot. And it's great because if anybody ever talked about anything else than how hot this fucking character is, they're just farming, bro. That was the entire point of this trailer. That was the entire point of this trailer, is to want the people watching this want to fuck the character. And we all fucking know it. If somebody pulled up this trailer and said, oh my God, they're so cute, shut the fuck up. Dude, that is insane. Holy shit. That is a wild cosplay, man. Yo, is there a JP version, or is the JP version also like an English song? Because maybe, dude, that song is kind of like KSI's Thick of It. If it had a different singer, different lyrics, different beat, different meaning of lyrics, you know, like that song would have been heat. That song would have been heat, bro. Would have been heat. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's wild. I ain't gonna lie, that's nuts. Okay. Yep. That's a good cosplay, man. Oh god, we have to talk about Sevy quitting too. Yeah, I'm a puller. I honestly might max Constellationer. I might. I haven't in a while. But I have been thinking about just maxing out the Constellation of Bernice and just steamrolling the fucking game. Just like absolutely steamrolling. Bro, she's so fine. Dude, Hype T released like 4 crazy sets of this character too, bro. She's so fun. But I will like give you a little bit of a forewarning. As hot it is to watch an anime character be a stupid, dumb whore bimbo, I promise you it's not fun to date somebody like that, right? It's really not, man, okay? Jesus, bro. This cosplay makes anybody look hot. What the fuck? Good God. Good God. All right. Okay. Enough. Yes, chat. She's very fucking hot. We all get it. Chat, are you going to pull for Bernice or no? Yo, chat, can we do that thing where every pull I do a pull? Or every sub I get a pull for Bernice? If we get like 1,000 subs, I'll E6 her. If you dated her, she'd definitely burn your house down. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. That being said, the idea of watching some chick make me breakfast in the morning with a flamethrower sounds dope. I like that. She's the type of girl to pour wax on your nipples when y'all fucking. Which, to be honest, is a lot more pleasant than it sounds. That's an insane way to end that video. Great. That is a insane way to end that video. She make a mean drink though? Yeah, true. All right. The problem is I'm worried about waking up from that drink or not. Yeah, no, she looks good. Cool, it's always fun. I love being able to derail from, this shit that we see being spewed around on Twitter, just this random shit. Moon meme? Sure.
Get that birth control taken out and I'll have you knocked up day 1. That's a promise.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Okay. All right. So I wanted to talk about Mr. Pokey. Right? Me and Mr. Pokey, we got problems, man. We got problems here, man. We got problems here. Yeah, we gonna have to talk about it too, man. We gonna have to talk about it too, man. He got top tier coach tonight? Yeah, but unfortunately, me and him got problems, man. We're gonna have to talk about it. We're gonna figure this shit out right now too. All right. Okay. All right. Hold up. All right, boys. Today we're gonna have to do Mr. Pokey's job for him, man. We're gonna have to do Mr. Pokey's job for him. Okay, you fucking retards in his comment section. You think you're safe over there? Well, guess what, buddy? You are not. Today we are doing a comment review for Mr. Pokey's comments. He shit-talked you on Dantes. Send me the clip. He wouldn't do that. That's my baby boy. He wouldn't do that. And I'm not going to be goaded by my community to think, or one bad egg into actually thinking that. So we're going to talk about this shit here real quick. So Mr. Pokey uploaded the video that I had his consent, or he had my consent to actually upload here. And as per usual, Mr. Pokey's comment section proves to be the biggest conglomerate of retards there are on the internet. And we're going to go ahead and get into this. And let me tell you why it's not Mr. Pokey's fault. Let me tell you why it's not Mr. Pokey's fault. Okay? Because he panders to Genshin Impact players. Okay? His community's been poisoned ever since he started to pretend to like this game, which, by the way, he doesn't actually like the game. You can ask him yourself. He likes this game less than Wuthering Waves. Okay? And that might break your heart, but that's just the reality, man, is that Mr. Pokey is just as bad as me, only I don't lie about it. Okay? So we're going to go into here, and we're going to see these comments that are saying shit like, zero cycling is fun, Tectone, stop having fun. Right? I'm going to show these people, and I'm going to go through every single comment and show you why I do mean that this comment section is the biggest group of retards on Earth. Now, Mr. Pokey did say verbatim that he bans these people from his chat, but maybe this went underneath his his radar. Sorry, my brain's just fucked up. I just woke up this morning. But, yeah, so we're going to go through every single one of these. Okay. Do you want to know what is a truly waste of time arguing with Tectone? Do you want me to tell you why people say this, chat? You ready for this? Let me tell you why people say this. So the reason why people say this is because they come in with a false perception or a false narrative of how I think or how I feel. They state it as reality. I explain to them that that's not my point. I explain to them my real point. They realize there was no argument to begin with, but that's not very good content now, is it? Now, here's a really fun one. And I'm going to show you case in point of this. The second top comment on this entire video, which took me about 2 seconds to pull up proof that completely dismantles this. Mr. Pokey, zero cycling is fun. Tectone, stop having fun. So this is a comment of pretending like I don't know that zero cycling is fun. Now, how many of you guys believe that that was my stance? That I didn't think zero cycling was fun, or that I didn't think people could zero cycle to have fun. Let's just go ahead and see what past Tectone thought. Here's just a clip from 2 days ago, before those videos were published. Let's hear previous Tectone's thoughts. If you think that zero cycling is for anything other than for funsies, you're just wrong. So I want to just make sure that we all get this. That the top voted comments in this video that people are perceiving as reality, that these many people in this community were allowed to push and pander towards, are complete misrepresentations of what I said, what I felt, and people believe them en masse because they want me to be the boogeyman. So I am curious, do you not understand how irritating that is? You said it's a waste of time. Yes, it is. I also said video games are a waste of time. Do you want to know my whole stance? Here's my whole stance so nobody can ever misunderstand this ever again. Zero cycling is a waste of time. It is for fun only. In other video games like Mario, where people like to push the limits of the game and do fun challenges, that's fine because it's not a live service game. Honkai Star Rail is a live service game. And when content creators have to get to a spot where they now have to start making the content for the game rather than the company who we give millions of dollars to, it sets off a red flag in my head. Zero cycling is also an objective waste of time when you go in expecting more resources for doing something better. You get nothing better by doing zero cycling. So as far as getting more in-game rewards, it is a waste of time. However, people can have fun however they want. The problem is the people who choose to do these fun objectives, these fun challenges, often get a sense of elitism, of which I don't like. And they project that if you don't play the game that way, then you are inferior to them. And that's the problem that I have. Now, that's a very nuanced take, and I expect people to not understand nuance. But here's the problem. This guy right here, Chrome Dome Freak, tries to understand nuances for 42 minutes. Impossible. You know what's crazy about that? It's the exact fucking opposite, which is why I had to pull out a fucking notepad to explain it. But these people want you to think that I'm this fucking psychotic dumbass. So much so, they're willing to forego logic. They're willing to forego the proof that's right in front of them just so they can continue to paint me as a dumbass. Because that's how much of a my back against the wall situation I was. I had to pop my ultimate and bust out the fucking notepad. I think people are taking this as you saying zero cycles is wrong, of which I've never said. Now, I understand. That's a great point. This is how people are taking it. But the thing is, guys, and internet, I'm sure you'd agree with this. we don't really need to make up things that I didn't say to make me look like a dumbass. I'm quite sure I'll make myself look like a dumbass with something that I've said probably in the next month or so. So we don't need to rush things because we're bored and just make things up. It is quite insane. Let's read another one. I really like the part where Tectone starts adding to his argument to make it seem like Mr. Pokey is misrepresenting his point while acting like this is what he told Mr. Pokey when he said no such thing and acts as if they have no quarrel. Really great way to resolve this dispute. Such quick thinking by Tectone. So the thing is that Mr. Pokey came in with a half-cooked misrepresentation of what I was saying that he was goaded into by his community by being said, oh, Tectone said this, Tectone said that, Tectone said this. Okay? He also didn't realize that the thing that I said on stream was not what I said. It was me reading a chatter's message of take the baby block and put it in the baby hole. He also, oh, that sounds weird. In the little block game that you play with, you take the shapes, you take the square peg and you put it in the square hole. You know what I'm saying? Editor, clip that door. It doesn't sound weird as fuck. Okay? I said this multiple times, and for some reason, Mr. Pokey was misunderstanding this. I said, if you have all E6 units and you wail out of your mind, 0 cycles and MOC are very easy. Now, the crazy thing is that he disagreed with that. And he said, if you wail, you can't just 0 cycle. And then I went onto his account and I pressed the auto button and I 0 cycle with Don Hung. So it is a very accurate take. You can 0 cycle if you spend enough money. There is 0 flaws in that logic. That is an objective truth. If you spend enough money, you can beat Memory of Chaos on auto in a 0 cycle. It's just the fucking truth. Mr. Pokey himself admitted that with an E6 Acheron. Now, the only point that Mr. Pokey was really fighting for was that there was a very, very specific part in Memory of Chaos clears where if you're like just on the brink of being strong enough to 0 cycle it and you got to figure it out yourself, then it is skill-based, to which I agreed to. The problem is finding that specific margin is usually bullshit. It is very difficult, and it is like, well, was it really? Did you really? You do have an E2 Don Hung. You know, you do have an E2 Ruan May, right? And then for the E0 S1 cycle we saw, even from, I believe it was called a content formerly known as Dreamy, even he said, oh, well, that's one of the easiest memory chaoses of all time. So even the E0 low free-to-play clears are usually also discredited and bullshit as well. That's why I think the whole thing is pretty hard to weigh in on what's skill-based and what's not. Now, the thing that I will go for saying that I do think is bullshit is the tournaments. I think the Honkai Star Rail cycle tournaments are a cringe slop fest with artificial rules that make no fucking sense, where you go account versus account and try to pretend to see who's the best at clearing the content the fastest, where the only way to actually get to a point where we know who's better and who's not at a game is by putting them on the same fucking account. And that's just the fucking truth. Okay, and that's why when I went onto Mr. Pokey's account and I intended to do what he wanted me to do, I acknowledged that I was not as good as him as Honkai Star Rail. He plays far more than me. He takes the game far more seriously than me. And of course, with that, he is better than me at Honkai Star Rail. Now, when it comes to FPS, bowling, being 6'6", obviously I'm better than him at those. But we're all better at things than other people. But the people who want to come into Mr. Pokey's community, make all these fake-ass comments, upvote them and pretend that I've said things that I didn't say, or hold previous stances that I've had in the past that I've since become more educated and moved on from, yet still want to hold me accountable for a previous way of thinking, even though I've acknowledged the mistake of, well, I actually quite enjoy 0 cycles now, are just petty, delusional, miserable motherfuckers that I'm going to be real. We'll all leave the moment Mr. Pokey says, I don't like Genshin Impact. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows that shit. They are fickle motherfuckers and should not be pandered to. I would not trust anybody in my community, let alone anybody in my comment section, who would be willing to go and lie and be so ignorant to not fact check these things that are being said in my videos en masse. It's a shame. It's a joke. And I think it's unhealthy for the community. I would not want anybody saying that shit about my friends. Once again, there's nothing against Mr. Pokey, but I don't think that he understands how bad it is that there's this many people in his comment section that are this willing to misrepresent and badmouth me over things that I didn't say or no longer believe. It's pathetic. It's a joke. And this isn't a message to Mr. Pokey. This is a message to these retards in his chat. Mr. Pokey is one of my favorite people I've ever met. We met in real life, and I know it drives a lot of y'all crazy that we're friends. And I know it would piss you off for him to even release a video saying that we're friends. I know you like to believe that he's neutral. But Mr. Pokey and I are very tight, and I respect the guy a lot. But going into his comment section, attempting to cause discourse between two friends, not gonna lie, it's weird as fuck. It really is. You should be ashamed. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Catch y'all motherfuckers in the next one. Oh, and also, final one. Comparing zero cycling to masturbating to child porn, such an unfair and stupid comparison, such a dishonest take. So let's explain this one real quick. This is a real juicy one. So the argument was, well, if it's fun, then it's right. As long as the person's enjoying it, then they're right. That's just not the truth. And it's very easy for people to understand when you give them extreme comparisons. Fun isn't always right. These are the three examples I gave. People have sex with goats, and they enjoy it. People jerk off to anime children, and they enjoy it. Some people eat gallons of ice cream every day, and they enjoy it. There are things in this world where too much is bad, and fun doesn't mean correct. It's very easy to make someone understand that a point is fundamentally untrue when you give an extreme. However, mainly that's just for shock value, and then you can give a more level-headed approach. But fun isn't always right. I'm sure we all agree that fun is a massive detractor of people wanting to become productive and successful. That is just the truth. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys can probably acknowledge that you've probably skipped work or skipped a homework assignment or maybe got behind on bills because you were too busy playing League of Legends or a Gacha game, or maybe you misspent on a Gacha game, spent $10,000s that you didn't fucking have on a character you wanted, and I'm sure that was very fun, but fun doesn't always mean right, and there are some times where having fun in certain ways isn't correct, and that's pretty much all I was saying. It's a very simple, straightforward point. Just because someone's enjoying it actually doesn't mean that it's good. And that's all I was saying. I feel like it's a pretty straightforward take, and if you don't understand that, well, Jesus Christ, that is rough. But yeah, cool. I'll see y'all motherfuckers later. I'm out. It would certainly be hard to say that gaming is a waste of time. It's nice to be entertainment. If you're neglecting your friends, family, mental health, and physical health as well as your career, then gaming is a waste of time. Just like any other activity, the same trade-offs would be to this extent. But if you have a balanced life, then it's okay to do whatever you want. Exactly. Everything is fine in moderation. Right? Everything is absolutely fine in moderation. And I hope that you don't think, as a guy who plays video games on stream every day, has an opposite of opinion to what you just said. Right? I feel like everybody over the age of 10 knows that things are fine in moderation. Gaming is fine in moderation. I was just saying excess gaming is a little bit, it can start fucking up your life. Cool. Here's the clip.
Couple of times. You always Tectone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used it a couple of times. Quite fun. How do you know Tectone?
Tectone, it's because I see like things on Twitter sometimes. I'm like,
okay.
even like seen him one time at TwitchCon.
So what are your opinions about him?
Tectone, he's the goat.
Oh, he's the goat? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He hates big players.
He hates them.
No, I don't.
I mean he's Gacha main, right? So League is not really his thing.
The fuck's he talking about? I don't fucking hate League players. Bro, I play League.
Yeah.
He hates big players.
He hates them.
I mean, he's a Gacha main, right? So like, League is not really his thing. So yeah.
The fuck does he mean League is not my thing? Wait, so it's his comment section and now it's him spreading misinformation for no reason?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a goat though.
Okay.
Huge. Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, look.
Dude, good on Dantes. I'll be real. I actually would really love to do content with Dantes. He invited me to this Minecraft dating show. And it sucks because I'm having this moral dilemma because I would love to just talk and troll with him. But man, I just feel like I shouldn't do that. I'd rather just chill and play League. But yeah, let me just invite him right now. Dantes. Yo, I saw you play League with my son. When are we gonna play? Dude, I'd be super down, man. Dude, nah, Dantes is a fucking freak at League of Legends. I think bro's hilarious. All right, cool. Did you hear Asmon got banned on Twitch? Yeah, read my title. Read my title, guys. Read my title. Go ahead. Did you read it? Read the second sentence of my title. Your title's crazy. Yeah, I know, man. My bad. Couldn't read. Yeah, you all good, man. You all good, man. Dude, Asmon about to go live tomorrow to 60,000 viewers.
Hey, Nezuko, what do you want? You want what? Well, I guess if you really want to.
What the fuck? God, he doesn't care, man. That's insane. All right, cool. What's this? I'm taking a break. Wait, Sevy plays is done? What is this? Let's see.
Hey everyone, it's Sevy. I want to get straight to the point and share that I've made the decision to go on a sort of break/hiatus.
Man, 5.1 is rough, isn't it, boys? Oh, man. Tectone, Genshin Impact lives rent-free in your head. No, it doesn't. Okay, it pays its rent. Okay, I get to make another Genshin video. Hey, that's another $1.5 thousand, baby. Okay, it has been paying its rent every single time I upload. It is great. Love this shit, man. It's good. It's real good. But yeah, 5.1 was rough, wasn't it? I heard people say the story was groundbreaking. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Hell no. Zero ways.
I've actually been wanting to make this decision for a while, and there were a few big factors, most particularly with work schedule issues and how I don't like some of the new ways Hoyo's logistics are in relation to us content creators.
Really? I'm going to assume that at some point this is about the creator experience server where Hoyoverse and the Hoyo community thinks it's a great idea that they get to pick and choose what content creators get early access to make guides and pretty much dictate who gets to make a livelihood doing this or not. And yeah, I love how the Hoyo community really advocates against having a free market. I think it's a fucking joke. Anybody who supports that shit is retarded and it should have been abolished months ago, but these greedy motherfuckers have convinced you that you want it too. And yeah, look where we are now, man.
It was actually very likely that I would have done it at the start of next year. But some reason things in
The reason why she was going to do it at the start of next year, in case you guys don't understand why content are going to take a break at the beginning of the next year, everybody knows that January is the best month to take off in content creation. Now, why is that? January comes after December, which is the highest monetary gain month in all of content creation because sponsors really want to pay and advertisers really want to pay around Christmas time because that's when consumers are the most open with their wallets. So advertisers and sponsors use up all of their money sponsoring creators, And then on January, they have nothing. It's the recoup period, and things pick up again around April. So usually creators take off in January, and they know they can take a comfortable vacation without worrying about too much net loss and profit. Hopefully that makes sense.
In my life kind of shifted abruptly, and it's very hard to continue business as usual within this chaos. I'm not going to disclose specific details of my current situation, as they're very personal and private, but in general, there are several aspects in my life that I feel the need to recalibrate.
Okay.
Like my living situation, my mental health, and the trajectory of my...
Yeah, man, her living situation is rough, man. Look at that. She has to live in a fucking cage back there. That is brutal. What playing 4 years of Genshin Impact does to a motherfucker, man. That's rough.
Future content. Now, when I posted the last update video a while back, I still felt quite optimistic about these aspects, and I've been trying to find ways to stay healthy and happy. But due to how things have been changing in my life, I feel the need to work on certain things first instead of my content. So, for the sake of myself, my content, and the channel, I will pause coverage of character releases and respective guides for them for both Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. I can't say for how long I'll be suspending the guide content, and my hope is that this only lasts for a couple of months. But I don't know. So to be clear,
it is insane how many people, like content creators, can make it a career by just releasing a basic guide for a new character a day or two before the release of a character. Which I really don't understand. If people just not understand that Pridwin exists and just like look this build up in 30 seconds rather than watching a 40-minute fucking video. I don't know, man. I feel like guide-related content is so dangerous because you live and die based on the trajectory of these games. Like, if it doesn't matter how good you make a guide, if the guide for the character isn't hype, like if the character's not hype, your video's not getting any fucking views. So it becomes a very stressful situation to where, like, if the company doesn't do a good job of selling their game, then you're fucked. But, I mean, for a lot of people, it's also just free money. But I don't know. Guide content just stresses me the fuck out, man. It really does. I think it's fine if people do guides plus other shit. But, like, when you get tied down to just guides, yeah, you'll get a lot of views for just guides. But, like, that's just, you kind of just become the guide guy. And then you try to do other reaction-based content that nobody gives a fuck. They're just like, yo, teach me how to play Klee again. And it's like, oh, it's just so frustrating. I've been down that route, and thankfully I got out. But Jesus, that shit sucked.
I'm not saying goodbye to online content forever. Genshin, as my longtime gacha game with the addition of Honkai Star Rail, they have burned me out. But, like, I
Absolutely.
still love playing games. And to some extent, I still do love those games.
Yeah, but the thing is, Sevy, is that when you're a guide maker, you only get 2 guides every 6 weeks if they release 2 characters. Like, what does a guide maker do when they skip having a character for the patch? Thankfully, Honkai Star Rail has 8 characters every fucking patch, or at least that's what it feels like. But yeah, like, you don't really get to fucking do anything. It's brutal.
And I still love talking and sharing things with my community, the community that I've built. So, I don't know, like, one day I might still hit go live, do a casual stream to chat, whether it's on YouTube or on my Twitch channel. I'm not wiping my social media. I'm not closing or locking my accounts.
Wait, she's like getting like real spiel, like she's like going on a break. God damn.
I still post from time to time, just share little tidbits like thoughts or repost whatever. But the main thing is that neither my content nor my socials are going to be a priority in my life for the meantime. I'm really sorry for
what?
For disappointing you.
The fuck did she do? Am I crazy? The fuck did she do? Disappoint who?
I'm sorry I wasn't able to post videos for some of your favorite Genshin or Honkai Star Rail characters.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Was she getting guilt-tripped by her Genshin community? Be like, oh, you skipped this guide for this character. You ruined my fucking life. Oh, gee. So, okay, so I can only assume that her fucking community is filled with a bunch of dumbass children that have guilt-tripped her for not wanting to pull on every character. Oh, God, the horror. Oh, God, the horror. They skipped this character. I need to send them a death threat, quick. Oh, Jesus. You didn't pull on Eula. She's going to cry. It's your fault, Sevy. What the fuck? Okay, well, that's awful that she feels that way. Sevy, if you're watching this, you got nothing to apologize for. And I want to say this to go on record, Sevy. You're probably not going to watch me. I'm probably not your cup of tea. But I will say, Sevy, I've heard nothing but great things about you. I've heard nothing but great things about your content. I've heard nothing but great things about your character. I will say, I've never attempted to reach out to you due to the fact that I know that you even interacting with me would negatively impact your career with how stupid this fucking community is. So out of care of your own career, I would like to just probably continue that because that's just how it goes. There's a reason why the Genshin Impact content creators don't interact with me. But I do wish you the best and whatever you wish to do. And just know that at least the people behind the scenes do really care about you and know that you're a great person and you have nothing to apologize for. Straight up.
I am aware that the recent guides were later than usual, and I'm sorry to say that the Shilonen guide is not going to get here. I wasn't able to work on it sooner since I was no longer invited to the Genshin's early access server, this version 5.1, and when the actual 5.1 did release and I got Shilonen on my official account, stuff happened to me, and things happened, and I'm sorry, but the Shilonen guide is not coming out.
So let me translate what that says. The Hoyoverse authorities didn't think I was a good enough little boy, so I didn't get early access to a server that dictates whether I get to succeed or fail in this industry. This is what happens when you promote against a free market, guys. Only the special little golden good boys are going to get access to it, and those are the people who slop the most dick. And if you don't think that's how it is now, that's how it eventually it will be. I have no fucking idea how Sevy of all people would have been denied access, but that's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. And due to her not getting access, and guys, I'm going to keep it real, man. It's now not good enough to play the game consistently and release guides on day one. You now have to suck the company's dick to where you get early access, so that way these early access guides don't completely obliterate your videos. The difference between releasing a guide 2 days before a release and on the day of release is probably the difference of about 70% of how well the video will perform. It is a load of shit. Genshin never gave me access, Fobmaster. Insane. Yep. You didn't slop hard enough, man. You're not slopping down Hoyo dick hard enough.
However, despite that, I am so glad for the amount of coverage from both games coming from the...
I remember people in CC saying everyone can join the server as long as you want and bitched about how Tectone was only hating again. Yeah, imagine that. Lo and behold, Tectone was right again. Hey guys, to all you guys who fought against me, again, are you happy? Because Sevy quit because of this. Go ahead and say how it's my fault again. These people are so fucking stupid, it's unbelievable. Like, bro, my grandpa would always say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him fucking drink. Well, congrats. You'll be drinking Sevy's blood. Because she's fucking dead. Because she's fucking dead. And now the only people who are actually able to make guides that aren't early access are the dynasties. The people who got lucky and blew up in the algorithm and can actually supersede needing Hoyoverse's early access. Now, whenever they get, it'll be a nice throw them a bone, but for smaller content creators, this can make or break careers. They're fucked. And that's the truth.
The outstanding content creators in this space, whether they are...
They said any small CC can do it? Oh, well, that's crazy how things change. No, bitch, that's how it's always been. This is why I'm so bitter these days, man. It's like I got to sit here and listen to people get angry at me about shit that I never said. And then once again, I got to wait 4 months after saying the truth until people understand that I was fucking right. It's so irritating. Like, dude, even the conversation with Mr. Pokey yesterday, I had to go there and defend myself from a stance that I didn't even fucking have. It's insane. It is. It is tiresome. It's boring. It's just, okay, here we go again. Let's fucking get it done.
Early release guides or like post-release guides, and there's just a lot of great info. There's a lot of great content out there coming from a lot of amazing creators. So please, please, please give them your support and love. And with all that being said, I am so grateful for all the support and love you've given me, whether in these past years or just
Ziox already did a Xelonin guide without early access. Yeah, that's because he's a fucking dynasty, guys. McDonald's doesn't need extra promotion. But Little John's Burger Shop needs as much push as they can fucking get to keep their head above water. No shit. Ziox is a fucking dynasty. The fuck? Obviously he doesn't need that shit. It's about smaller creators. Are you dumb?
in these recent times, even if my guides came late, even if, things have been changing, probably got wind of things like that since my last update video. But the bottom line is I am so grateful to all of you for your support, your love, your appreciation. I'm so grateful to you for, getting me to this point, whether it's watching my videos, sharing, commenting, liking them. It just blows me away every time I think about it. And thanks to the amount of appreciation and goodwill you guys have given me,
I hate how this person is having to go through this bullshit. I hate this exclusivity that Hoyoverse promotes. From the creators that get access to being able to go to their creator experience early access server, to the parties they throw at TwitchCon, the don't tell anybody, this is a secret Hoyoverse party, or even the same Hoyoverse creators that also follow this logic of, oh, we're throwing a Hoyo party and just make sure nobody knows. God forbid a normal person shows up. God forbid a non-preferred creator shows up. It's a load of bullshit. And everybody fucking knows it. This little clique somehow just still exists. It's just way more private in the fucking shadows. It's pathetic. They're so afraid of anybody coming in and disrupting their safe space, it makes them shit themselves. It's a joke now. It's always been a fucking joke.
I do feel at least somewhat assured and secure in my decision to take this sort of hiatus because I'm proud of what I've done thus far.
Good.
And so much of it is thanks to you. This isn't goodbye. I do not want to say goodbye to you.
Good.
But it's going to be, I will see you, maybe not soon, but I will see you again.
Damn.
That's it. Take care, everyone.
If this doesn't show you how big of an issue the early access creator preferred experience server is, well, guess what, guys? Because this chick got denied early access, she no longer has the means to make this thing her livelihood. Oh, but it's fine, right? It's just Tectone making it a problem again, right? Yeah, true. So true. Anyways, what a fucking joke. It's insane. I feel so bad for Sevy. Hope she finds her way in life and is successfully able to pivot into something she enjoys more, that's a little bit more consistent without the life or death situation constantly looming above her head. But yeah, I wish nothing but the best for her. Always heard great things about Sevy, and she has my full support. That's a shame. I'd rather not have a corporation decide who succeeds and who doesn't. Yeah, we'll tell that to everybody who has Dewey's cock in their mouth. YouTuber Asmongold blasted for Palestine comments. Twitter erupts. Yeah, man, let's get the 30-year-old bald guy where all he does is play video games to weigh in on this political issue. Yeah, I'm good, man. I don't fucking know. The hell? The fuck do you care about my opinion for? Like, I fucking know shit. Damn, bro. Do you think this will amount to anything? What? Apparently 80,000 CM players have gotten together asking for change to make Ororon a 5-star. Oh, we don't want this character for $200. We want this character for $5,000. Classic CN. And these are
Zenless
the
Zone
people,
Zero comes out tonight.
Yo, shut up. Yeah, these are the people that we have to let decide what happens to our video game. Actually insane. Actually fucking insane. All right, this is good. We made some very, very, very good React videos today. Thank you. This will make you play the game.
Disclaimer: if you know the 40K lore, this.
Oh, dude, trust me. I want to play Space Marine already, bro. I do already want to play this shit. Yo. Inferior culture confirmed. That's an insane comment. That's a proposal from NGA, which is basically Chinese 4chan. People need to stop taking every headline from China and making out like serious. Yo, Fob, you know what's crazy? You spend so much time in my fucking chat, yet you can't pull your head out of your ass for 2 hours to talk on GachaCast. And that's what's insane. That's what's insane. Makes me so angry. Because you're actually very enjoyable to talk to, man. And that's why it pissed me off that you couldn't make that shit. I was in Korea. That's not my problem. Pick up the phone, little pup. Pick up the phone. Korea ain't an excuse. That's what I'm saying. Will you do new MOC today? No, I'm saving that for tomorrow. I'll be real. I really fucked my sleep schedule because this very big project, we just recorded enough episodes to be able to release it to the public. We've been working on this for about 4 months. And then today, I think I'm doing a double dip. And I think we're getting one more episode recorded before we actually go live with all this. But yeah. Who's we? Great people. Great people. Tomorrow is Bernice, though. Yeah, we're going to do Emma. Tomorrow's going to be a long-ass stream. Tomorrow we got a lot of shit we're going to do. Like a lot of shit. I just popped in as he talked about the Asmon thing and all. Yeah, read my title. Read my title. I thought it was pretty funny. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Am I an asshole? I don't know, man. I thought it was funny. Chat, type 1 if you think I'm a good dude. One. Oh, okay, great. Checking this. Okay. We should be doing another recording today at 4. Yep. My dad's coming pretty soon, too. All right. Yep. There's people talking about that one bitch who. Oh, yo. Chad, did you see this shit? Bro, peep this. Peep this. So I want to take you all on a little story on what I had to deal with for the past 24 hours, okay? So I was going to do this little card opening stream in this card shop called Dragon's Lair in Austin, Texas. It's one of my favorite card stores that I've ever been to. It's actually the first one that I went to in Austin about 12 years ago. And I came back to it, every now and then. So I go in there with one of my friends. Her name is Sophia. Because she started to like Pokemon trading card games. I love trading card games. So I taught her how to play the game. She loves to play the game. And I thought, you know what would be fun? Me going with a girl to a card shop, because if I have a female on my stream, my viewership goes up. Very cool. We get to hang out and I get more money because it's on stream. That's a win. Pays for the packs that we bought. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's great. So we go to this card store and we open this new pack set. It's called like Sparkling Crown or something. It's the newest Pokemon TCG set as of October 11th. I know the pre-release of the new set's coming out soon, but it has like the terraforms of all the Pokemon. Not that you guys care. It's the one where it makes the Pokemon bejeweled. Ooh, sugoi. It's cool. We wanted to open this set because there was this cute Pokemon that looked like a hot dog. And it was pretty rare and it had a cool special variant art in this booster set. So we went to go open a couple packs in the store. Now, this is all live streamed on twitch.tv/Tectone. And we were actually being very reasonable. We go into the store and we immediately get approached by this very nice mother and her child. And this kid is trying to talk to me and tell me about Pokemon lore because he was excited that an adult was excited about Pokemon. So I talked to his mom. I talked to him. He likes this Pokemon called Ogridian or something. He's like what's the name of this Pokemon? Fire Mega Man Pokemon. What is that thing called? Yeah, this thing right here. There's this Pokemon right here called Arma Rouge, and I let this little kid know that, well, okay, did you know that this Pokemon's also based off of Mega Man, and maybe you'll like that? And then the mom was like, oh, that might be a little bit too old for him. I remember that back in my day. I used to love Mega Man. And I'm like, man, dang, the kids these days, they don't understand the GOAT. Mega Man was my childhood. Man, Mega Man 2 was a great-ass game. Dwayne and Brando's raps on Mega Man. A lot of y'all probably don't know that shit, but they were good as fuck. Yeah, so the kid starts talking to me about like Pokemon, and I say, oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. And anyways, I get my packs and I go sit down. Now, me and Sophia, we start ripping open packs. We drop like $300. We're like ripping open packs because we played the game Trading Card Shop Simulator, and it was fun to open packs in the game. So we wanted to rip open a couple packs on stream. I was loving it. Chat was loving it. And it was good. And we got a little bit of a crowd following us. And one of these was a little kid, right? And here's an image of this. Little kids watching me open some packs. Normal stuff is what it is. Doesn't really matter. There's Sophia's leg right there, okay? Now, what you might be wondering is, why is there a photo of me opening packs in a card game store? Who took that photo? Well, what's crazy is I was in there minding my business. You can check the VOD for yourself. Speaking very, very respectfully, the owners were glad that I was there. They recognized me from coming from previous times because I do go to Dragon's Lair quite frequently, and I have a bit of a outgoing personality, so I really make an impression on people when I meet them for the first time. And I also talked about going to future Pokemon events, and they were all happy to see me. But you know who wasn't happy to see me? Some random fat bitch. So let's talk about that here today. So I go in because she was having a blast because she thought that she got me to end my stream. So I need to make sure what I do to every hater that I have, I will monetize the fuck out of you, okay? And what you think is something that ruined my day, I'm now going to turn into at least $1,000 to $1,500, okay? Because fuck you. So let's talk about this shit. So today, on stream, I had to bitch some random VTuber IRL who found it appropriate to call me the F slur around children. So let's unpack that. So I finish opening my box, and I go to buy a second box after me and Sophia play a game of Pokemon. And this lady walks past my stream and says, hey, chat, is it normal to be bald? Lol, 30-year-old bald guy, wah, wah, good joke. Haven't heard that one before, but that's not what pissed me off. That's not what pissed me off, okay? When someone makes a bald joke, I don't care. I truly don't care. It is what it is. I thought it was actually pretty funny. And then I said it out loud because I wanted to know who said it, because I saw my chat saying, hey, chat, is it normal to be bald? Some stream sniper just said that. So I said it out loud. I said, hey, chat, is it normal to be bald? And I heard them laugh quite boisterously, and I was like, okay, I know who it said. I know who said it. It's a chick. I don't care. They're probably harmless. But then I keep on opening packs, and this chick is like psychotically losing their mind. And now it doesn't feel like they're laughing with me. It feels like they're laughing at me. And I get a message from my mod, JSpec, saying, Monka, you need to leave the store right now. Check server mod general. And I said, check server mod general. What the hell? What are you talking about? So I open up my Discord. I check out my mods. Also, hearts in the chat for my mods. Hardest working motherfuckers. They get barely any acknowledgement. They're great, especially my Discord mods. They help so much. And he says, look at this message. I found them in another Discord. And they sent this message. I'm at the card shop trying to paint Warhammer right now, and this guy is live streaming opening Pokemon cards loud as fuck, demonstrably untrue, with his underage looking girlfriend, really weird comment, and it's taking everything in my power to not go up and call him an F slur. For $50, I'll do it. For $50, I'll do it. Now, I saw this comment. I saw this message. And my mods were telling me to leave. My chat was telling me to leave. That's not the type of guy that I am. Because the first thing I realized is, this is Dragon's Lair. This is one of my favorite card stores. And if somebody is in here and they're going to fuck with me, a guy who looks like me, they're going to fuck with anybody. I then get sent a clip of them calling me the F slur out loud that I just so happened to not hear. So I say, okay, so they're talking like this in front of, there's at least 5 to 6 12-year-olds within 5 feet of this motherfucker, by the way. We're playing Pokemon cards in a TCG shop. I go up to them immediately. I don't even end stream. I say, Sophia, I will be right back. I go up to them immediately because this is the type of person that I am. If I think that you are going to cause an issue, I'm going to correct that behavior fucking immediately. This affected me zero. To be honest, it made me quite excited. When I was in high school, I was the bully that would beat up the bullies. I fucking hate bullies. And I don't like good people. You want to know why people think I'm a bad guy on the internet? Because I bitch the motherfuckers who have problems. I bitch the people causing problems. And they cry wolf and they get their retard fan base to believe it. And now all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. I don't care. I've had this reputation for 6 years. I'll have it forever. I go up to them immediately because I'm a guy that I want you guys to know the things that I say are the things that I fucking mean. And I go up to them and I say, are we going to have a problem? And they say, no, why would we? And I say, I'm pretty sure that we're going to have a problem. So do you want to talk about it or not? And they say, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I say, I just got sent that you were going to call me the F slur. And they say, no, I would never say that. I pull out my phone and say, I have a screenshot right here saying that you did. So are we going to have a problem? And they say, no, we're not going to have a problem. I say, you need to leave the store or we will have one. And they leave fucking immediately with their heads down. I then go contact the store owners and I get them banned from that store forever. Nobody should act that way in front of children ever. And no one should just be a dick to adults ever. Fuck them. These people are miserable and they want everybody else to be just as miserable as they are. And here's just some really fun other things I found out after I left the store. So this was her at 4:15. Lol, he's still pissed. Lol. An IRL streamer was streaming in a store I was at and I called him an F slur and he heard it. Yes, I'm literally half his age at 4'11". Bro, we left because I was in fear for my life. Here's an idea. Don't fuck with me and I won't fuck with you. You can check with anybody else. In the history of my channel, I have never, ever fucked with someone unless they fucked with me first. And I dare you to prove me wrong. And for the 2 people that have, or that I did, I apologize to them because it was a misunderstanding. It was pretty much Gacha smack twice. I didn't understand his joke. And so I said, hey man, my bad. And he said, it's all good. And later, I find this. They're a VTuber called Asmon. Asmon's fan base targets minors as young as 13 years old while publicly promoting her furry porn on Reddit and YouTube. Now, I'm not the guy to believe everything I read on the internet, but man, did that sure make a lot of fucking sense when I started reading that. I'm not going to hold any content creator off of what a random definition of Google says about them, but you know what? Things lined up and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense now, doesn't. However, I see the lies that people make up about me on YouTube in the comment section on Reddit. So that to me, I got no idea. Unless I see proof, I ain't going to believe bullshit. That's how I've been and that's how I always will be. Unless I see proof, I'm not going to believe shit. And that's the way that I encourage everybody else to operate as well. That's why I always ask for proof for anything of anything anybody's ever claiming. Because if you don't, you're going to end up believing some heinous shit. And they were also promoting for me to, oh God, what an asshole. I would have told him to kill himself. Clip it and we can ruin his streaming career. Yep. They came into a store. They harassed me on stream. They called me the F slur in front of children. And they were going to attempt to clip this interaction out of context and ruin my ruin my streaming career again over lies. Because that is what people can do. And that's what they figured out the moment they found out who I was. It's pathetic. And I want to let you know, if you really don't think that there are people out there who are willing to make shit up to promote their agenda against or for content creators, it's a joke. Never believe anything without proof. Ever. And don't worry, it gets better. It gets better. Let me see if I can find this. Give me 1 second. I got the best part, boys. I got the best part. It's coming up. The best part's coming. Give me 1 second. Should be right here. They deleted their Twitter. They deleted their Discord, but they reinstated it and put out a public apology. I apologize for my outburst earlier, and I offer my sincerest apologies to Tectone for my language. I had been off my antipsychotics for a number of days after forgetting them when traveling and was not managing my anger properly. It was extremely inappropriate. I need to do a better job managing my impulses. I will be offline for a few weeks to focus on my therapy. I became extremely paranoid and became paranoid, and I apologize for feeling like you were going to hurt me. You have full right to be upset. You're damn right I do. Fucking pathetic. Fucking pathetic. And here's the thing. If I didn't call this bitch out on their behavior, I guarantee you there would be a thread online about how I was the boogeyman and I attacked somebody in real life, and motherfuckers would have ate that shit up like they've been eating this shit up for 6 fucking years. And I apologize how difficult it must be to actually know who the fuck I am with how much fake bullshit there is out there. Yes, I'm a little bit rough around the edges, but here's the reality, guys. I may be an asshole, I may be a dickhead, but I'm a good-ass dude. And I've always been a good-ass dude. And I apologize for how hard that must be to believe that in 2024. But fuck these motherfuckers who go and try to cause problems for no reason. It's fucking ridiculous. See you on the next one. Peace. Jesus. Meds is such a cop-out? Yep, and people will still gobble that shit up. It had 45 heart react emojis. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. All right, cool. Did you see the document Shinya sent? Yeah, I did, but I don't feel like clicking and reading that shit. I'll be real, man. They're really not worth my time reading through that whole doc, bro. Really not. Also, boys, we've done 4 videos today. 4 videos. Insane. Insane. They didn't delete their Twitter. You just misspelled it. They must have reopened it. All right, let me check something real quick. I got to call my dad. Also, Eva Sue, what up, baby? When are you coming to Austin? Yo.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, I'm on stream. Where you at?
I'm on Mopac.
Okay, well, don't say that. Wait, let me rephrase that. How far away are you?
It says 20 minutes.
Are you coming to my house?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll see you in 20.
All right.
All right, peace. All right, cool. Making 5 vids? True. Hey, Tectone, what was that thing you just opened with the 4 videos you made? It's called frame.io. It's very, very, very good for coordinating your videos with your editors. It's fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Shut up.
Ooh, Tectone uploaded a new video. I have not seen this. Boys, go like this. 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 Good. 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 Happy comments! Yay! Seeing how positive the comment section really makes me happy. Appreciate. Yeah. Oh, what happy little guys, man. What happy little guys. So excited for their new character. So cute. Do the Bernice pose? No balls. What's the Bernice pose? I'm good. Send me an image of what the Bernice pose is, and then, yeah. Also, can anybody make an AI thing where I'm like fucking Bernice or no? Who's better, boys or girls? Save one anime opening, boys versus girls. What the fuck? On my way. Hey, thank you, man. Free Zach. Bro needs more Estus Flask. It's funny how now that person got called out, now all these excuses was, oh, I got meds therapy stuff. Yo, mods, you don't have to time out the questions about Asmon. You really don't. You really don't. You're all good. It's all good. I don't mind people coming here and asking. It's fine. I firmly welcome all roaches into my chat. I firmly welcome all of them. Yeah. He just wanted time off for the New World of Tournament expansion. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, any roaches in chat? We got any roaches? Or nah? We got any roaches in here, boys, or no? Ah, yeah. There it is. Yep. 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 There they is, man. Classic. Now's your time, Techie. You're on top. Nah. Here's the thing, man. I don't like being on top. I don't. I like being down in my little hidey hole. Just talking shit about everything I can possibly talk shit about. It's great. I don't think I would want a career where there was like too many eyes on me. Like once you break like the 10K mark, it's like, oh God. Like, can you imagine how many hate threads I would have every day if there was actually more people watching my stream? Like the shit I say on live is just fucking unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? How's Asmon? Unfortunately, I called him, guys. He's dead. Unfortunately. Yep, he did die. Yep. He gave me a stream key though, man. Hey, I hope you guys like gacha games. Man, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Can we get into Woo in chat? He's dead. All right, cool. I kind of want to watch this dopamine overload video. Dopamine overload is dopamine overload marketing is changing Gen Alpha. What does this even mean?
Rizzlers looking very Sigma today.
Thanks, man.
Okay, that probably won't be a regular thing, but can't promise anything. As you can tell from that scary introduction, I'm always on that quest for knowledge so I can keep up with what's going on in the world. And after finishing my 90 slang to Gen Alpha slang worksheet, I wanted to use new word I learned in real life. Maybe the
Yo, give me 1 second. I gotta go hit the skibbity toilet.
brain rot was there all along. We've just repackaged it for modern times with a side of Cocomelon videos. Who knows, maybe in the future the cringiness of saying majestic and ate that will be cool again, like, you go girl, no diggity. Fresh? And jump scare, this is actually from an old Navy catalog for hip children's clothes. Yep. The kid audience has always been a target for billion-dollar companies operating under corporate capitalism.
Here's the thing, man. I feel like if you have a big issue with like Riz and Skibbity Toilet, guys, it's just kids being kids. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? I don't know. Like, I think it's funny how cringe it is, but I don't really think it's an actual problem. Now, do I think that Cocomelon is an issue? Abso-fucking-lutely. I think that parents are using Cocomelon as a substitute for them doing their proper parenting jobs. And I'll be real, I'm a firm advocate that I think being a good parent is the most important thing to do in this world. But we're willing to take shortcuts by putting them in front of brainwashed hypnotism ads 24/7 that essentially turn them into brain dead retards by the time they're 3 years old and they realize they fucked up too much and now they're chronically addicted to going, Cocomelon, da 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 da. You know, they're fucked.
That still hasn't changed. If there's a miner, we're gonna mine her for gold. Yikes. Basically, everyone's trying to sell you something like a video game innkeeper. That's just how the world works nowadays. But you'll be okay as long as you do your research before buying anything so you can make an informed decision. Try to avoid blindly trusting random guys on the internet who make YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So, you looking weary, traveler? Are you looking to sit down for a point? Or would you fancy a magic potion for health? Well, we don't have that, but we do have Gamers Hubs, our sponsor for today.
Yeah, use code BALDY!
Alternative to energy drinks. Since the majority of my audience are fully developed frontal lobe people, I feel better about telling you guys about this.
Wait, use code BALDY.
0 sugar, less than 1 calorie, and if you're a fan of anime, you'll like what they have to offer. Gamer Subs isn't something I drink daily, but when I need that extra pick-me-up to get me through that after lunch grogginess, for me, half a scoop of this and some ice cold water is a refreshing way for me to get my energy back up. I like that you can adjust the servings based on how much you need. I tend to make mine a little less sweet. Sometimes I don't feel like downing an entire can of—
I do 22 ounces of water to 1/2 scoop. I'm gonna be real, man. I don't need that much caffeine to get me through my day.
Liquid just to feel something. The best way to try Gamer Subs is with their free samples, and they do ship worldwide. Then you don't have to fully
using code
commit,
Baldy.
just in case it's not for you. If you're already a fan, you can use my code Invasion to get 10% off your order. You can find it in the description, traveler.
You can also
Marketing
use the
has come
code
a long
Baldy.
way from ye old TV commercials, newspaper columns, and magazine clippings, to every screen within your peripheral vision being a rush of dopamine-inducing ads. Doom scrolling through your phone feels like standing in the middle of Times Square. There's so much going on at once, and you haven't even left your bed yet. How does one navigate the world when everything is overstimulating us to the point of exhaustion? Especially—
Yeah, I mean, I'll be real. I wake up every morning to about 2 hours of scrolling through TikTok shorts and YouTube shorts, and it is like hypnotism. It is. And I lay there until I feel like a pile of shit, and then I have to go jerk off and take a shower. And then it's the same thing for at night, you know? Like, why would I sit there and just stare at a wall when I could be looking at infinite content at my fingertips? You understand that 200 years ago, you know what people's version of TikTok would be? Sitting on their front porch in a rocking chair, right? And staring off at tumbleweeds on the ye old road, where they would see a horse walk by every 3 hours or so. That was what stimulation was. Sex used to be just two people laying on top of each other and flopping around. And now you got doggy, missionary, standing cowgirl, BDSM, pouring wax on your nipples, hitting each other with fucking ropes. You know, like, you got to call everybody mommy, daddy, fucking fuck me, I'm a slut, I'm a whore, come in my mouth, come in my face, come in my ass. Right? Like, everything is just like too stimulating. We're not happy with anything that requires any type of attention span anymore. It's like, brother, our brains are cooked. Our brains are fucking cooked.
for people with underdeveloped brains. No, not as content creators with skibbity toilet brain rot, but Gen Alpha, those born at the tail end of 2009 to present day, who are somewhere between the ages of 0 to 14 years old. Never
Kai Cenat's fan base.
having a second of quiet or playtime without a screen, while constantly being bombarded with ads, is expediting their growing up process. You know how boomers are constantly rambling about how these whippersnappers, they're growing up too quick, I tell ya. It's not just—
You know what's sad? It's not the boomers anymore. All the boomers are fucking dead. You know, they're dead or they have dementia. It's like an era where they're just all gone, man. It's sad because you know what's crazy? We're becoming the boomers now. It's a shame.
Sweet embrace of dementia coming in for a hug. They're actually right. Gen Alpha is speed running through the 10-year-old phase and straight into the drunk elephant anti-aging mewing routine.
Okay, I'll be real, man. If saying Giga Chad and saying sus is Alpha Gen starter pack, bro. Also, Pomni, the Amazing Digital Circus is just good. So is Among Us. The fuck? Bro, not all of this shit is bad. Not all of this shit is bad.
While the Rizzler's lullaby plays in the back. All around the skibbity bush, the monkey chased the Rizzler. The monkey thought Ohio was fun. Gat goes the Rizzler. Has been stuck in my head for weeks. Giant corporations have the tendency to prioritize making as much money as possible to the detriment of their consumers, and the marketing tactics they employ are literally rewiring our brains. While we do have more regulations compared to before, companies are still able to find loopholes when advertising to minors. Before the rise of internet celebrities, who are born from viral moments and a nice heaping of luck, we had traditional A-list celebrities attaching their names to reputable brands.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing John Cena go on Kai Cenat's stream was one of the most cringe things I've ever seen. Once again, nothing but love for Kai. I joke about him a lot. Think he's a great streamer. But man, seeing John Cena be like, why are we screaming? It's just like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? Like, bro was a fish out of water on that stream. It was funny. It was funny. But it was also just like, oh God, man. Man, we're cooked, bro.
Tom Cruise's PT Cruisers, The Rock's Organic Gravel, Reese Witherspoon's Silver Coloring Set, and Janet Jackson's Winter Jackets for sons, just to name a few that I made up. People would buy anything if someone famous endorsed it. A popular Hollywood squirrel selling acorns, I will take 50. Although the A in A-list does stand for always. Unrelatable, because they are too famous. These Hollywood bigwigs, they're just in it for the money. You really think Jennifer Aniston is wiping her face with Aveeno using her giant Friends paycheck? There was a time when influencers were considered more trustworthy when endorsing products compared to traditional celebrities. Because influencers...
Well, here's the problem, and let's pull back the curtain here. The more untrustworthy an ad is, the more it pays. Okay? And I'll be real. If all a content creator has to do is kind of bend the truth and makes enough for 2 years' salary, man, that's pretty appealing now, isn't it? Chad, would you tell one silly little lie for 200 grand? I think a lot of people would, and that's the problem. It's the forbidden fruit. Adam and Eve, the apple, they shouldn't eat.
Man, they're just like us. Our relatable internet friend, who's only a DM away, plus the constant output of content helps build that parasocial relationship that kids really yearn for. Think about it, if you were in grade 4 in this day and age, would you be idolizing these nerds? With peace and love, the purple one is my bias.
Hell
or would
no.
you be a fan of famous TikTok influencer with limitless riz, who
Yeah,
just gave $1 million for one of
dude.
their fans? The chances of that being you only increases if you
Yeah,
buy 55
dude.
pairs of merch and 55 boxes of snack foods. Lunchables, ooh. Lunchly is a brand of snack kits created by Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast, famous internet celebrities known to have a lot of young fans. They're marketing the snack kit as a healthier alternative to Lunchables. The announcement...
Yeah, but here's the thing. All of KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast fans, they're starting to grow up. And with age comes maturity, and with age comes intellect and wisdom. They're starting to turn against them, man. Now, I'll be real. I think Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul. Well, okay, Logan Paul's a piece of shit. Let me make that first and foremost. I actually think that Logan Paul's a piece of shit. Damn good professional wrestler. But as a human, I think he's rotten to the fucking core. KSI and Mr. Beast, I think they're horrifically overhated. I don't really know them too much, but I do see the issues that people are angry at them for, and the majority of them are far overblown. And just seems very clout chasing. And once again, I hate to be the one guy saying this in America. I really think Thick of It by KSI really isn't that bad. Now, is it good? Hell no. But I do like to listen to it just to make fun of people because of how angry they get when I say, I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. It's really not that fucking bad, to be honest.
Announcement for this product caused quite a bit of discourse.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar. Feastables Crunch Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese. We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar. Turkey Stack 'em, 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
We're not biased at all, says the owners of the company. You want to know why Logan Paul was the one to say that? Because he's the one with the lowest moral fiber who doesn't mind just straight up lying. And that's the bottom line, man. We all know it.
I know I'm not the target audience for this, but that was a lot for my old wrinkly adult brain. If I was a young kid, however, I could see myself being influenced by this. Small green number, good. Big red number, bad.
Yep.
Why? I don't know. That's what my favorite internet celebrity told me. You also get that dopamine rush of jump cuts, yelling, and overstimulating animations in the span of 60 seconds. To no one's surprise, a handful of content creators were pretty vocal about this being a cash grab targeting their young fans, and how the content creation space has become a
I think cash grab was a horrific misunderstanding of what they're trying to do. They're not trying to do a cash grab. A cash grab is like a quick scheme, get in, get out. No, they're attempting to start up a dynasty. They're attempting to disrupt the space. Like, they want to make a huge corporation. They want to expand. First with Feastables, then with Lunchly. And to be honest, do I really mind? Fuck no, because I think all corporations are shit. And that's just the truth. And that's pretty much how it goes. They are things that are designed to make as much money as possible. Let's be real, guys. For 4 crackers, 4 pieces of turkey that big, and 4 pieces of cheese, it's going to run you $5.29. And if you don't understand that those are the prices that they can charge because there is no other thing or place in the space, well, then you're just delusional. They're both shit. And we all fucking know it. That's the reality. It's the lesser of two evils.
Capitalistic nightmare. After some back and forth between the general public,
I promise you, if every corporate figurehead was forced to be a part of social media and you were to see just as much of their life as you've seen as Jimmy, KSI, and Logan Paul's, you'd hate their ass even more. And that's the bottom line. You know it's the truth. They're also a corporation? Oh, absolutely.
Public and the creators of Lunchly, who all had different approaches of addressing the situation.
Now, I will say this was the dumbest take I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, and I would go in more on this, but I hate seeing content creators saying this is selling crap to kids who don't know better to trust the people who are selling to them than by some random YouTuber that's put out a fuck ton of merch, runs ads on all their fucking channel. I don't like this shit where content creators try to virtue signal and say, I would never do anything for money. Meanwhile, you have like a Funko Pop and a fucking pop vinyl. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Yes, you would. Okay, unless you're not running any ads, I don't want to see this fucking holier than thou take come from any fucking YouTuber with 6 minutes of ads every fucking Twitch stream every fucking 30 minutes and fucking 2 minutes of fucking ads every fucking 10-minute YouTube video. Shut the fuck up. I understand what he's saying, but it's coming from the wrong place, in my opinion.
Some going personal, some going on the attack, and others going more in depth about the product itself. Whatever's happening here is a lot more nuanced than it appears. The main issues people have with Lunchly are
he only puts out toys, not nutritional shit. And how does that make it different? It's something else that kids are going to want to waste their money on. How's that any different? Yes, but toys don't affect your health. You're acting like eating Lunchly is going to give you cancer. You're acting like a kid only eating Lunchables is going to be great for them. Bro, are you dumb? It still makes them money, but far less scummy. Nah, not really. They're both shit.
Are with the founders themselves, who don't.
Yeah, man, if you eat Lunchly, you'll get cancer by age 8. If you eat Lunchables, you'll become a millionaire. Shut the fuck up, bro. You know they're both bad. You read some dumbass shit on Twitter that had 200,000 upvotes and you perceived it as reality. They're both shit, and you know it.
Don't necessarily have the cleanest reputation in terms of controversy. Even if the product is technically better than what's currently available, you can't be too surprised when people think you're only doing this for profit when that's the image you built for yourself. This group of people here doesn't really scream passionate about kids' health, along with the content being created to promote their brand. Not sure what this has to do with providing healthier options for kids. I guess you can only do so much when your product is literally, can I copy your homework? Yeah, don't worry, I'll make it slightly different so we don't get caught. If they wanted to portray
well, it's just a catchy little ad. I don't really see anything, I don't really see an issue with that ad, to be honest. You guys, am I crazy? I feel it's just like a, here's our ad, brand familiarity. I feel like it's fine. I mean, I'm not really seeing any Lunchables ads that are like blowing my fucking mind. At least not since the 1990s.
A healthier alternative to snack foods, Lunchables shouldn't have been the base model for Lunchly, when Lunchables already has a reputation for being unhealthy with a sprinkle of delicious lead.
Exactly, and that's what I've been saying the whole fucking time. Like, people are trying to act like, oh, it's ruining the children's food. It's like, no, they're aware that parents are going to buy shitty products for their kids, so they make a slightly different version, and they know it's going to fucking sell because parents just don't give a fuck about what they put into their kids. Okay? They just don't. Lazy parents will see Lunchables and say, oh, this will be a nice little treat. But it's like, bro, don't get them used to that fucking garbage. That being said, I'm not a parent. I can't virtue signal that hard. But the situation is a far less big of a deal than people are making it out to be. Because it's not like people are getting their kids to stop eating Lunchables and that's going to ruin their health. No, Lunchables is just as fucking bad.
I do agree with some parts of this.
And I don't see anybody going after Lunchables. You want to know why? Because that doesn't give them clout on Twitter. The only reason why people pretend to give a fuck is because they know going against KSI, Mr. Beast, and Logan Paul is going to give them free updates. And that's what it's always been about. Nobody wants to do the right thing unless they get acknowledged for doing the right fucking thing. Okay? They have this false sense of justice, and the shit makes me fucking sick.
If you had to pick between the two, Lunchly is a better option on paper, but only by like 15%. The difference is almost negligible to justify eating this super often, especially during your development years. If my kid was a super fan and wanted...
Yeah, but right there, I mean, objectively, you admitted that they put out a better product, right? And so if the product's better, why don't we just go obliterate Lunchables, the worst product of the two, rather than preventing a slightly better version from disrupting the space, which could cause them both to have to improve. We're so close to getting to the right option, but we're not doing it because that's not what gives us 2,000 likes on our hate comment.
Want them to eat an influencer snack pack? They better have all their chores done a year in advance. Also, straight A's until they graduate. Also, the house better be clean from top to bottom. Oh, that's a maid. I think I'm looking for a maid. Other than the nutrition and the differences between the ingredients, the only factor that really separates these two products are that one has the backing of 3 super famous content creators with a chokehold on Gen Alpha, who'll believe almost anything they say. If Logan, KSI, and Mr. Beast say this is—
I'm gonna be real, man. I don't know about that. Let's look up Google Trends. All right, this issue exists majorly in the United States. Lunchables. Lunchables, United States. Let's do past 5 years. Okay. Well, they're popping the fuck off recently. Let's look up Mr. Beast. Is Mr. Beast more popular than Lunchables? Oh my God, Mr. Beast is more popular than Lunchables. Holy fuck, Lunchables fucking fell off. What the hell? Lunchables fell the fuck off, bro. Hey, Lunchables, put the fries in the bag. Or in this case, put the prime in the bag.
It's perfectly fine to eat every day. The cafeteria is going to be filled with Lunchlies with not a single fruit or vegetable in sight. Health campaigns and health-focused content creators have even criticized these Lunchly snack kits.
You'll see countless comparisons being made to Lunchables. To be honest, some of the comparisons are kind of cringe and don't make much sense to me, but maybe that's because I'm not the target demo. Flavorful combos versus standard picks? The meal kit combos are nearly identical to Lunchables. Big gestures versus mid-moments? I certainly don't remember that lesson in my nutrition classes.
I don't think it's causing harm. I don't think it's bad.
We're taking this shit too seriously. It's just catchy things to get kids interested in buying the product, and hopefully that they'll be able to convince their parents to buy it for them. That's also another thing. It's like they're selling this to children. No child is going out and buying a fucking Lunchable. Okay? It's their stupid fucking irresponsible parents buying this shit for them. And the parents need to be held more accountable for the shit they're giving their kids, in my opinion.
But I think it's been marketed in a way that gives people an impression that it's really, really good for hydration and or should be consumed at any other time of the day, like at lunch, which any, I think, sensible doctor, medical professional would say is not the case. And also just think of this. Do you really think that the same beverage that should be used to hydrate elite mixed martial art UFC fighters training and sweating for hours is what you should drink at lunch when you're not sweating?
One thing I will mention as—
Can we just talk about how this is an issue with all corporations? Like, we acknowledge that, right? Like, we do acknowledge this is like an issue with like all corporations. Like, I'll be real, man. It's Skittles. Taste the fucking rainbow. If I was a kid, I'd be wanting to taste the rainbow 24/7. But we are really laser focusing on this. But maybe I'm bitter, guys. You understand? I'm a guy, like, I hate corporations. I really fucking hate corporations. That's the reason why I started Mythic Talent, because I hate these fuckers, man, who are just willing to do all this shady ass shit, and hopefully have people where we can support, like, content creator first and not bend a knee to all these motherfuckers who've been ruining the industry for years.
As someone who was pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nutrition back in my university,
which thankfully everybody loves it. So great.
Days. Basically, I took one nutrition class.
Why are you slurping on Mr. Beast cock? Because if you don't immediately go against him, everybody says that you're a fucking dick rider, and I think it's hilarious. Because that's the social climate. If you don't immediately attack someone for something that I believe, then you're riding their dick. Shut the fuck up, pussy.
Class and then dropped out. Yes, there is a bit of fear-mongering around processed foods. They are not good for you, but just because you can't pronounce some of the Lunchly ingredients doesn't mean that it's a horrible chemical. These are just the scientific names for vitamins, thickeners, and preservatives that keep the food from going off. In terms of processed foods that are cheap and ready to eat, the ingredient lists aren't the worst thing in the world. It's no different than buying a microwave meal, which also has scary sounding ingredients, but are perfectly safe to eat in moderation. Definitely not as a daily thing. Treating Lunchly as a yearly snack would probably be my personal preference. In the end, it does all come down to the parents. I mean, the kids aren't the ones working.
Give me like 10 minutes. 1 second. I gotta finish this thing real quick.
40 hours a week and buying the groceries.
My dad's
Even
here,
if they
Pog.
got on their
Give me 1
hands and
second.
knees and begged, you gotta say no or have some restrictions with what they're eating. Food
Not yet.
is a whole other ballpark compared to selling a hoodie or some pants, since it actually impacts your health. You have to be really clear about the brand's intentions without the confusing marketing tactics. If Lunchly made content teaching healthier eating habits, that would help their brand image. But
Sure.
that doesn't sell as well as whatever this is.
Now we take our all-new Lunchly turkey stack'ems.
Ooh.
Let's hit it.
It's actually pretty good. Shout out Logan, original cucumber guy. Hey, great name, by the way.
I remember when my parents would refuse to let me eat craft dinner and called it trash food. Please don't cancel them. Times were different back then. But I did feel left out because all my classmates were eating it for lunch. Thankfully.
Yeah, but it is trash food, though. It is fucking garbage. Did I remember I had this fat fuck kid called Vincent who would eat Kraft macaroni dinner like 2 times a day, and his mom would put a whole stick of butter in like 2 servings. It was nuts. Like a whole stick. That shit was wild.
My parents could tell there was little to no nutrition in this box of macaroni noodles compared
And that shit tasted so goddamn good, it was insane.
to a home-cooked Asian meal. Although we did eat a Tim Hortons donut almost every single day after they picked me up from school. So, balance, I guess. Honestly, this Lunchly thing is making me want to eat Lunchables again after 20 years. But yeah, the public sentiment about Lunchly, 3.5 out of 10. Speaking of spiking up your dopamine levels, you familiar with loot boxes and gacha video games? I know a lot of you can relate from personal experience, me included. This is a mechanic where you spend real-life money for...
Oh my god! It's everywhere!
in-game currency, used for getting special items, character skins, and JPEGs of attractive anime husbandos and waifus. Except it's not a guaranteed thing. No. It all comes down to a single button press and how lucky you are. The system makes it so you only have a 0.5 to 3% chance of pulling the newest character or rarest item. What happens if you don't get it? You gotta keep spending money if you want to keep trying. Which makes it so much more exciting when that 1% pull rate comes through. It's so fun and easy that even young kids can try their hand at it using their weekly allowance. This is essentially like gambling and training. Instead of winning...
Yeah, well, it's the parents' fault for allowing them to have a weekly allowance. And you know what happens if the kid loses all their money on gambling and fucking gacha games or Overwatch? Nothing. They live for rent-free in their parents' homes. Like, can we stop acting like taking money away from kids is this horrible fucking thing? Kids shouldn't have money to begin with. They should be broke as fuck until they're 16 when they get their first fucking job, all right? Then at 18, go to college, move the fuck out. Like, bro, like, it's these parents' stupid fucking fault for giving them access to a credit card. Like, you got to understand, like, they're giving them, like, what, $5? How the fuck are they getting a credit card? Who's giving these kids a debit card? Who's doing this? Getting a job at 16 is insane? No, it's not. The fuck? Man, you are entitled if you think getting a job at 16 is insane.
Cold hard cash, you win a cool Fortnite skin instead. That adrenaline rush you get from putting everything on black, or when you get a 5-star Genshin character on your first pull, is very addicting, especially for these young developing meat sacks. Why are you calculating how many loot boxes you can pull when you should be calculating a grade 4 math problem? People in their early 20s are the fastest growing group of gamblers, according to recent research, and many kids are starting younger than that. Nearly 2/3 of adolescents ages 12 to 18 said they had gambled or played gambling-like games in the previous year. Starting young carries a relative high burden of psychological distress and increased chances of developing problems. As access to gambling has expanded, psychologists and other experts have become concerned. Not just that more people will give it a try, but that more will develop gambling problems. And while
Yeah, but it's fun. And I'll be real, man. You know what scientists should also look into? How life's a gamble. When you come out of your mother's womb, you have a 1 in 100 chance of actually not being fucking broke and working for 99% of your life until you die. That's how the world is, boys. Work at 18, retire at 80. Ah, shit, you died at 65. Never got that trip to Hawaii, huh, big guy? It's a shame. We live in a shitty fucking world, and we all know it, man.
While it is too soon to know what the long-term effects will be, evidence is growing to suggest that young people, especially boys and men, are among those particularly vulnerable to gambling addiction, the same demographic most often participating in the newest forms of gambling. Now that we have smartphones, it's so accessible. In a matter of minutes, you could be playing a gacha game or spinning roulettes.
I remember I spent so much. I had like zero in my bank account. I had to like borrow money from like my boyfriend then to like eat. I used like Maple kind of as an escape. So there was COVID, right? So I didn't really go out. Then I didn't buy new clothes. So I was like, okay, then why don't I just buy virtual clothes, right? Why don't I just get good virtually?
That actually makes a lot of sense. Lockdown did do a number on our social skills, so why not treat this game world you invested so much time into as the real world? It definitely looks a lot more appealing than what we have going on here. Spending some money on a video game isn't inherently bad. We just need to control ourselves and make sure the grade schoolers are doing their homework instead of...
Yeah, and maybe also control these corporations who put out character after character after character after skin after skin after skin after skin, hoping to God, convincing their players, if you pull this character, you will finally have fun again. If you buy this DLC, the game will finally be good. If you pay our monthly subscription, we promise will change. No, they won't. Also, they lost the 50-50 Lamau. Bro got a cheat
Thankfully,
sheet.
we are starting to realize the effects of engaging in this type of behavior at such a young age. More regulations are being put in place, such as limiting accounts to certain spending amounts each day. Some countries have gone as far as to ban any form of loot boxes altogether. Too bad this didn't happen before a 13-year-old spent her family's entire life savings on a mobile game.
I'm sorry, that is not the company's fault that the family was stupid enough to lose their credit card to their kid. God, man. The amount of issues that parents cause that they blame on their kids is unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Holy shit. Good Lord. And here's the other thing. Loot boxes aren't bad. We just need a way to grind for those loot boxes without spending money. The problem is when you can't grind for that. That's when it becomes a big issue. But as long as a game can ensure that you can get your favorite characters for free, that's when I don't have a problem. I do have a problem when all of the fun shit is pay-gated behind thousands and thousands of dollars. We're cooked, boys, and we all fucking know it. One sec, my dad wants to say hi to you guys. Yo, Dad. Yo, Dad, where you at? Yo, Dad, come upstairs. Stop talking to them. Okay, come here quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that today. That's a lot. That me too, because she's fat as fuck. Yeah.
God damn, you're skinny.
Yeah, I know, man. I lost a lot of weight. My chat's been wanting to talk to you.
How much weight did you lose?
I'm down 90 pounds so far.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I think I'm down 15 since I last talked to your chat.
I've been hitting that frog fuel.
Frog Fuel's the man.
I know. I've been trying to get the sponsor for it too, but they won't sponsor me.
Well, they're crazy then.
I know. Just give me a little bit. How you been?
God damn, I'm ugly.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Cover that up. There we go.
No, you look great.
I'm better now. Hi.
I mean, I think you're what, like 74?
3.
73? Yeah, I mean, you look great.
If I make 74, that'll be great.
Hey, if I live to 73, I'll be happy as fuck. I'm big though.
No, you're pretty fit.
We'll try.
When are we going to start going to the gym?
Today?
I can't go today, man.
Well, then why ask?
Because you told me you were working. If you told me we were going to be... Had you told me there was a chance at gym, I would have replanned my schedule.
What is preventing you from not going to the gym?
Traffic.
We got a gym that's quite literally 2 minutes away from this house.
Yeah, but then I got to go through the traffic to go home.
No, it's 2 minutes away from here.
I know, but if I go to the gym, then I'm in rush hour traffic trying to go home.
How long are you staying here for?
I was told that I had to be out of here by 3 o'clock because you had
that's
shit.
Fair.
You had shit going on.
That's right. But if we go right now to the gym, we can go chill. We can hit the jacuzzi, hit the sauna.
How can we do all that in an hour? I can't work out in an hour.
No, I mean, we're not going to work out. We just go chill in the jacuzzi.
with all the Japanese men looking at your cock.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing to be
Dude,
sitting there.
The amount of 50-year-old plus Asian women that look at me like I'm like some type of sex god.
I know
is
it's.
insane.
I don't get it. I don't
love
get
it, man. So you saw the chick who called me a fat
and
bald.
bald. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry, man.
I was replying, but I don't type fast enough, and it was getting drowned out by everybody else.
Yeah, well, my dad taught me that when somebody causes an issue, you gotta go ahead and put that shit. You gotta lock that shit down.
You do.
Absolutely.
You do. You if you ignore it, it'll just keep coming back.
Yep. And
You got to put that fucking shit down.
Yep. And if they come at me, they'll come at somebody else.
Yep. And there's bad people out there, and bad people thrive when good people ignore them.
Yep.
So if there's bad people, you got to beard the lion, man.
I absolutely fucking agree. I wish more people saw it that way.
Well, they don't see it that way because they're a bunch of fucking pussies.
That's the goddamn truth.
I mean, like, oh my goodness, don't be confrontational. Why not? That's what these people are looking for.
Yep.
And until they get the confrontation that they deserve, they're going to continue to be shitheads to the people that don't confront them.
Yep.
But if every bully got his ass kicked in the first grade, there wouldn't be any bullies in the second grade.
True. There would just only be one really big bully that beat up all the other bullies.
No, because everybody would gang up on him.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Or they'd throw stones at him or whatever. They'd take him out.
Yeah. Didn't you, wasn't there like some guy who was like harassing some family, so you like put him on the ground in front of a Target or some shit?
That was in the Target down on Slaughter,
Over
way
there.
south of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Thursday before the midterm elections in 2014.
Yeah.
You and I we'd been in the area about a year.
Yeah.
And my psychiatrist at the VA was giving me a hard time because I wasn't socializing.
Yeah.
Well, I hadn't gotten my service dog yet, so unless you were with me or one of your large brothers, I wouldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
Because I didn't trust anybody. But to keep my psychiatrist happy, I would go to the Target Starbucks every day around 2 o'clock and get a cup of coffee and talk to the barista.
Yep.
And then I would tell my psychiatrist, well, I met this girl, Cheryl, on Monday. I met Wendy on Tuesday. I didn't tell him they were baristas.
Yeah.
I just acted like I was out being social and meeting people. But yeah, I was in there, and the barista made a comment that she was happy because Thursday was her Friday.
Also, some guy in chat says thank you for your service.
It was a privilege to serve. I wish I was still doing it.
He does.
I really wish I was still doing it.
Yeah, you served what, 42 years?
Yep.
Sorry for interrupting you. Keep going.
But anyway, so this girl said that it was her Friday. She had a 4-day weekend, and I said, yeah, well, I'm retired, and every day's Saturday for me. And she said, oh, that's right, Colonel Robertson, you're retired military. That's right. And this voice from like the other side of the Starbucks says, I don't think I can say what he said, can I?
What is it?
Well, he used the F word and the N word.
At you? Or at somebody else?
He was speaking to me, but he was referring to the president.
Oh,
and he referred.
That's insane.
Yeah, he referred to the president as a FLN.
Yeah. Yep.
And I said, yo, dude,
Yeah.
this is Target. There's kids and women in here.
Yeah.
Ratchet it down. And then he said he was going to F me. And I said, well, you wouldn't like it. I'd just lay there. And he says, oh, you think you're funny? I said, well, I'll be funny as long as you stay over there.
Yeah.
But if you come over here, it's not going to be funny.
Yep.
And he, oh, yeah, what are you going to do? And he said then that he was going to do things to me which sounded like they'd really hurt.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like being hurt that day. So anyway, I put him on the floor, but he was really, really, really big.
Yeah.
And I was trying to separate his shoulder, but I couldn't get enough leverage. Even with my foot on the back of his neck, I couldn't twist hard enough to get his shoulder. But I was breaking his thumb.
Yeah.
And store manager came up and told me to let this monster up off the ground. I said, I'm not letting him up till the police get here, man. He's down till somebody with guns shows up to take him off my hands. Well, eventually the police showed up and they arrested him, and the little store manager wanted me arrested. But all the moms that were there and the baristas were all coming to my defense saying, the guy jumped me and the guy was talking. Look, whether you did or didn't vote for the current president, he's still our president until we elect somebody else. And that's what makes America special. Peaceful transition of power every 4 years. So, I mean, I didn't vote for the guy, but I didn't think I know that politicians don't keep their promises, but it's never their fault. It's your fault or my fault that they don't keep. It's never their fault, but I wouldn't call a politician a liar because he was wrong about something. Maybe he's just stupid.
Yeah, of course. 100%.
You can be stupid and not be a liar, and that was the point I was trying to make about this guy, I mean, a weatherman gets the weather wrong at least half the time. That don't make him a liar. It just makes him not a very good weatherman. But but when we used to go to Lifetime and all the Japanese men would follow you in the sauna, it was kind of embarrassing for your dad.
Dude, I hate how they sit there with their dicks out.
Yeah,
like
me
they
too.
Give this complimentary towel and just let their balls hang, man. And they sit there like this in the locker room.
Exactly.
It's like, bro, what are you doing?
And they're not even large.
I know.
I mean, if they were large, it would be different. But these are guys that make me look large, and that takes a lot of doing. I mean, I'm just a little old white guy. But anyway, so what are you guys talking about today?
Well, we were talking about dopamine addicted gaming. Asmon got banned from Twitch.
What? There's no fucking way Asmon got banned.
He did.
I'm deleting my account then. I mean, no Asmon, no Mike.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I mean, golly, that's like, holy shit.
Yep.
That's like saying you're going to make porn but not have the money shot. It ain't porn if there ain't a money shot.
You want to know why he got banned?
I'm afraid to ask. It'll probably piss me off.
Yeah, nah, it's just he said Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero was a good game, so they banned his ass.
He said it was or was not?
Was a good game. That game's trash, but he had one bad take, so it is what it is. Yo, what up, man?
How about y'all? Hey, I'm Mike.
Oh, Brian. Well, you ever met him?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's Brian. He's my butler.
Wow, is he bringing me food?
Yep.
Keep him on.
He's one of the Asians I found from Lifetime, so I just
keep him on. Keep him on.
Yeah, wait, try it.
I'm going to. Hey, does it have any THC or CBD in it?
No, it's just sugar free, so it's 5 calories.
All right.
How was that?
Very good.
That's good shit, right?
Okay, bye.
Very good.
See
Damn. This is delicious.
Yeah, man, it's great. It's not good. It's frog fuel.
You want a frog fuel?
No, I'm chum. Hey, Brian.
The thing about frog fuel that I like, I'm never hungry.
Yep.
I mean, I'll eat because I'll see that I haven't had enough calories for the day.
Yep.
But I don't have these urges where it's 9 o'clock at night and I want to go to Taco Bell.
Same. No.
I just do a couple 60-calorie frog fuels and I feel like I'm a new man.
So guess what game I've been playing lately?
What game? Pokemon Go.
Pokemon card game.
Well, that's what that obese woman was giving you a hard time about. It was a Pokemon card game.
Yeah, so I bitched her though. So it's all good. But I got to teach you how to play it.
I'm past the point.
You can do it. It's like Go Fish. It's Go Fish.
I was never very good at Go Fish because I wouldn't cheat.
Yeah, you thought you were bad because your mom would fucking cheat every fucking game.
Every card game.
Yep.
God damn.
And the crazy thing is, I was so good, I would beat Grandma at card games while she was cheating. You remember how many tournaments I used to win when I was a kid?
Yep, all of them.
Shit was fucking unbelievable. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, chat. I cheated so goddamn much, it was ridiculous. I was like, okay, so I can play fair and get nothing, or I can cheat and get $500. Man, I wonder what I'm gonna do. You know what ABC stands for, Dad? ABC.
Always been cheating.
Yep. That's right. Fuck him, man. Hell no.
Well, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Damn right.
Hey, this was really good.
Yeah, did you meet up with Colin?
Not yet.
Where is he?
He said he was inbound.
Okay, good. So Colin's one of your best friends now, huh?
Yeah, Colin's like my fourth son.
He's the fucking man.
I'm gonna adopt him, I think.
You should. Colin is the fucking man.
But I haven't met his significant other. I gotta check that out before I adopt him because if it don't make the cut, I'm gonna have to chastise him.
So they're not dating.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no! I guess I better adopt him today then and take him on some trips.
Yeah. Now, Colin has made it crystal clear. He is not someone who wants to be tied down for a while.
Tied down or tied up? Because
tied up, he's okay with. Tied
down up is pretty cool as long as you got a safety word.
Colin is like 20-something years old.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah, good looking dude. Got them piercing blue eyes. Sexy as fuck. He needs to go live his life, man.
Well, you do know that I'm a serial monogamist, right?
What's that mean?
I only do women one at a time.
Good.
Because I can't remember their names anyway. So if there was more than one, I'd be in trouble.
I can't tell if that's an us thing, because I can't remember names for shit either.
I mean, I just call them all sweetie or babe.
That's what I did.
And it gets me in trouble sometimes because they'll go, you don't remember my name, do you?
Yep.
And when they do that, it's like I knew their name and now I don't. It's like, oh shit, it's in here somewhere.
And then the players be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that, as if I forget your name. And they're like, oh, I didn't mean it. And then you got to say, how do you spell it again? And then that's how you get it.
Well, what I usually do is, I got a fucking brain injury.
Yep.
I don't know what day of the week it is.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I'm in Florida or Texas, one or the other, but I'm not sure.
Yep.
Hey, 3 weeks till election day. I hope everybody's already voted.
Who are we voting for?
They can vote for whomever they want. It's their vote. It's not mine.
Yo, Chad, who are you voting for?
It's your vote. You cast it however you think you want to cast it.
Cool.
Don't let anybody else talk you out of it. It's your vote.
So is there rules where you can't talk about who you're voting for?
Well, are we talking rules or are we talking decorum?
Like laws.
No, there's no law.
So I can say who I'm voting for.
Absolutely.
I'm voting Trump. Yep. Because here's the thing. Let me know where I'm wrong here.
Okay.
If Trump was going to ruin this country,
he would have done it already.
He would have done it already.
Right.
If Kamala Harris was going to save this country,
she would have done it already.
She would have done it.
I can't argue either one of those.
Yep.
But like I say, your vote is your vote. It's not mine. And that's what makes it democracy. Mm-hmm. Everybody has their vote. What I don't believe in is denigrating, ridiculing, or extorting people based on how they want to vote.
Yep.
It's their vote. It's not yours.
Yep.
If they want to cast a vote for an idiot, it's up to them.
The problem is there's two idiots.
Well, I think the problem is that the major news corporations are spinning what's going on because they have skin in the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think that's wrong. I mean, you go on the internet, there's 20 fucking stories an hour that are popping up out there. Most of them don't have any basis in truth, but they're trying to influence your vote.
Absolutely.
And it's not the candidates doing it. It's these different media organizations.
Yep.
If I didn't have an iPhone that I could go on and look up shit for myself, God knows what I might be believing that's going on.
I mean, the amount of shit that I wake up to that I see about myself that's completely fucking fake. That never
You? How
absolutely-
about me?
I know.
I go online and goddamn, man, I'm Jack the Ripper.
Yep. It's bad. I mean, and the problem is that there's so many Twitter accounts where they know if I spread fake information about this person, this will get this many clicks. And so they just find whoever's hated, shit on them, even though they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Everybody upvotes, and it's a vicious cycle. It'll always continue.
Yeah, but how do I get to be taller? That's. I'm gonna vote for the candidate that can make me taller.
That's already a thing. There's it's calf lengthening surgery.
I'm
They
too old for that. I already looked into it.
Bigger shoes. I think you're
I'm already off balance. If I get any bigger shoes, I'll be falling down all the time instead of just half the time.
I think you're a great height.
Yeah, but I'd just like to be taller.
I know.
Not tall like you're tall. I'd get nosebleeds, but just a little bit, you know.
Well, high heels.
I can't walk in them, man. I fall down.
Hey, who'd you meet, by the way? Did you meet everybody? Did you meet Anna, Brian, Leroy, Sophia? Did you meet them all?
Brian was the guy that brought me food, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I met him.
Leroy was the guy with the big forehead.
Leroy let me in. I knew him already.
Sophia is the chick that looks like
have not met Sophia. I looked all over for her.
Did you meet Anna, the little hobbit?
I met the hobbit, but we're good buddies. we were discussing who had the faster car, and she had to concede that although she has a fast car, I have the fast car.
Yeah. You ever met Shinya?
It sounds familiar.
You ever see the second Austin Powers movie?
Was that the one with Foxy Brown?
It's the one with Fat Bastard.
I thought he was in all of them.
Pretty sure he's just the second.
Get inside my belly, baby.
Get in my belly.
Get in my belly, baby.
Yeah.
The other white meat, baby.
Yeah, we got a guy down here that loves the guy. He's dedicated his entire life to being him. So if you ever want to meet him,
I think I've met that guy.
Have you?
I think I think I met him here. Yeah. Big guy.
Shinya, have you met my dad?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. He's hilarious.
What color are my eyes, man? I do have blue eyes. Son of a bitch.
Dude, if I had blue eyes, I would be diabolically sexy.
Yeah, but it's such a fucking burden.
Is it?
I'm not kidding you, man. Everywhere I go, you know, Brad,
Yeah.
can I get your autograph?
Yeah.
No, I'm not Brad. I'm George, damn it.
Oh, that's right. So Shinya said, I was sitting Indian style on your couch and he thought I didn't have legs.
And it was downstairs here that I met him.
I remember that.
Hey, the place looks amazing, by the way.
Thanks.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, still working on it. But it's been great. You know, it's been very comfortable, no issues besides
Except it's too fucking far from my house.
Yeah, that's true, but you're moving here soon.
It's 80. I can't move anywhere till I sell my house.
That's never gonna happen, is
Well,
it?
you're supposed to get one of your subs to buy it.
Okay, drop your address. You don't want to do that.
I mean, I would. I don't care. What are they going to do? Come to my house? They come to my house. They don't. Hey, you have cats.
Yeah.
I have fucking attack dogs.
Yeah.
They just, I mean, they fucking bite my neighbors even when my neighbors are bringing me food.
Yeah.
My dogs try to eat them.
How's the new dog?
I pick it up next Tuesday. Flying to Syracuse, New York to get my dog. I'm very excited.
What's the name?
I'm just going to call her Fable because that's what she'd get called anyway. So
Yeah.
might as well just, it was great for the first Fable. It'll be great. Fable Dose.
Yeah.
So that's what she's going to be called. She pisses me off, I'll call her Two.
Yeah.
Two, get your ass in here.
That's
But
sweet.
no, I'm real excited.
All right, well, I want to go to the gym, so we should go. Let's go hit the jacuzzi.
You see what I have on.
I can give you a pair of underwear. Who cares?
I have underwear.
That's what I go in.
I have underwear.
That's what I go in. Who cares?
What do you think? I'm having fun with your crew.
I know they're nice, right?
Ask him to ask me something probing.
Okay. Yo, chat, you can ask my dad whatever question y'all want.
Ask me a probing question.
They're going to ask you some gay shit.
Well, I'll get the answer wrong if they ask me gay. Look at that good-looking man out there. That is a good-looking head of hair, too.
You can answer anything you want, any way you want.
If they're asking questions, you're going to have to read them. I don't have my glasses on. You look like Tectone's son. When Tectone was in elementary school, everybody thought I was his grandpa.
It's insane.
He went to school with a bunch of challenged people. God.
Yeah. Oh, they're not asking. They're just asking about your dick. They're my.
Are they really? They want to see it?
Yep.
Do they really?
Yeah. No, we don't want to do that.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Do you still play Pokemon Go?
Can they see my phone?
Yeah.
Is that good? Can they see that?
Yeah, they can see that. They can see that.
Yo.
Yo, what up, dog?
There he is.
Yo.
What's going on in here?
Trying to convince some of his readers to sign up as my Pokemon buddies. What are we hatching out?
Yo, I got some for you.
Bro.
Oh, that smells good. God damn.
Man, it smells like something crazy in here.
It
Bro.
does.
I got no idea what that smell is, though.
What kind of cologne you got on there?
Bro.
That is some
Elf
insane
diagnosed
cologne.
narcissist. Yeah, that's me too, man. Fuck it.
Bro, I can taste that shit, bro. Holy fuck. That's
Bro, it's
insane.
just that special clothes. That clothes.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Hey, he wants to go to the gym. Do we want to? I don't want to go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
I don't want to go to the gym.
That's what he said. You said you wanted to go to the gym. You said that.
No, what I said was, had you told me we would go to the
And
gym,
now I've told you that.
I would have come prepared to go.
You are prepared. You just need underwear. We're just going to go to the jacuzzi, man. We're just going to sit in the jacuzzi.
Why do I want to sit in the jacuzzi?
Because it's nice.
There'll be all them fucking people in there trying to see your dick.
Yep.
I get tired. I
Yep.
get. Every time we go to the gym and go to the jacuzzi, everybody's trying to look at my son's dick.
I know.
It's a little bit disconcerting.
I've never experienced that myself.
Have you been in the jacuzzi with it?
There's even forums dedicated to how big my dick is.
Yeah.
This is a legitimate thing.
I mean, people keep asking me, and all I can tell them is I haven't seen his dick since I changed his last diaper. Okay? I don't go around looking at people's dicks. Would any ever look at him in the shower? Why would I look at my son in the shower?
Yeah, it's weird as fuck.
Who does that? I mean, I realize that there were some women that we lived with on occasion that would try to, get a...
I know. Hold up, y'all talk. I'm gonna go piss.
All right, well, don't get it.
You didn't like this conversation,
Don't.
man?
It always comes back to it, man.
Don't get it wet.
I know.
Keep it out of the water. I don't know. He said they were asking questions, but I can't read them.
All right, they're right here. Here.
Oh.
Yo, chat, ask some questions, bro. I'll read them out.
Ask me something about Tectone that I can answer while he's out of the room.
Who are you going to vote for?
Me?
Yeah, that's what they want to know.
Do you really want? I mean, who do you think I'm going to vote for? I mean, seriously speaking.
Ass or tits?
Okay, look. Here's the bottom line. Mortgage rates are above 7%. That's ridiculous. Nobody can afford to buy a home unless they're a fucking internet millionaire. You can't buy a home when interest rates are 7%. So interest rates need to be back down around 3.4, 3.5% so that people in your generation can afford to own a home. Because if we are pricing an entire generation out of the home owning market, then we're canceling their chance at the American dream, which is home ownership. So interest rates have to come down. And I think there's one candidate that has shown they can keep interest rates down. And there's another candidate that has shown they can't keep interest rates down. And at the end of the day, it's the economy that matters. All this other altruistic stuff, clean air, green, education, those are all important topics. But unless people have a job and can feed themselves and put a roof over their head, you can be as altruistic as you want, but the country's going to go to shit. And if America goes to shit, the world goes to shit. So, but no, I don't really care who people vote for. I'd just like more people to vote. After every election, people complain that the politicians don't keep their promises. Well, why should they keep a promise? They got less than half the population votes, so that means that of the half that voted, some shithead got, 42, 44%, and that got him elected. Well, that 44% is only 20% or 22% of the population. That's why politicians don't keep their promises. Not enough of y'all get out and vote. So go out and vote, and maybe these politicians will do what they promise.
We only got through one question.
Oh, okay, cool.
They want to know who I'm voting for. I mean, that's a dumb question. I'm voting for whoever Tectone tells me to vote for.
Hey, Trump, baby. Yee-hoo! Yeah, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest.
They want to know ass or tits.
Well, I don't like big butts.
Yo, Zizix is in chat, by the way.
Huh?
Zizix is in chat, by the way.
He is?
Yeah.
Where's the Z-Man?
He said, Mike's likes legs and abs.
I do dig abs. I do dig legs. They got to be orally fixated. If they ain't got oral talents, they ain't got talents.
Yeah.
They got to be sweet. You got to have a little bit of OCD because I like my house to be clean.
Yep.
They have to be kind. They have to care about other people. That's important. Caring about other people is the only reason we have civilized society. If we didn't care about each other, fuck it. Let's all be bank robbers.
I mean, honestly, true, man.
Let's be,
100% true.
If you don't give a fuck about your neighbor, let's all go be pirates down in the Caribbean and fucking steal shit.
You want a cup of coffee? My butler's asking if you want coffee.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Why is this camera fucking tweaking?
Because Mike moved out of the fucking camera shot, bro.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, there you go.
Where am I supposed to be?
Right.
Here, I got you.
There you go.
There you
Oh,
go.
shit. God damn, I got uglier. How did that happen? What happened here?
You got nice teeth, though.
Well, yeah, you fucking taxpayers bought them. Shit, that was 11 surgeries, man.
What kind of coffee? Brian, just figure it out, man. Brian, just figure it the fuck
just
out.
straight up coffee with half and half and a fake sugar or two.
Oh, God, I'm so
Get to
tired.
work. Get to work, Brian.
Yeah, I haven't had a day off in 3 months, Dad.
I know I haven't seen you like I'd like to see you because I feel bad when I come up here and interrupt you working.
Yeah.
Hey, ask me a serious question here. Don't ask about the election because all that matters is people get out and vote.
Favorite Pokemon?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. When I first started playing Pokemon Go, my 4-year-old granddaughter taught me how to play. And I knew 2 Pokemon in those days. I knew Pikachu and I knew Charizard. And the only reason I knew Charizard was John and his brothers wanted the Charizard card for Christmas one year. So I went out and bought about 1,000 packs of Pokemon cards and went through them until I found 3 Charizard cards. And then I stuffed them in packets and resealed them and put them in their Christmas stockings. But I knew Charizard. So when I first started playing the game, I really thought that I was a stud when I got my...
Asmon's banned for 2 weeks?
Oh, that's no fucking way.
2 weeks?
Who banned Asmon?
Damn, bro. That's crazy. Damn.
I mean, I don't know. I better be careful. You'll get banned from something I said.
I need to I need to beat Elden Ring, Sekiro, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero before he comes back. All right. That's my goal. I got to beat Blackmouth Wukong, Sekiro, and Elden Ring before he's back. I got a 2-week timer, boys. We on the clock. Hey,
Damn.
roaches. Hey.
Just start farming the fucking viewers.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh,
That's
we
wild.
were talking about my favorite Pokemon.
Hey, that's what you get for saying Sparking Zero is a good game, dumbass. Stupid ass. All right, anyways, yeah, sorry, go ahead, keep going.
I like Tyranitar, T-Tar.
Yeah, T-Tar's the man.
T-Tar's pretty cool. Lucario, Mega Lucario is pretty cool. The one that I really worked the hardest to get was a Shundo Rayquaza. The problem is that the Rayquaza, the shiny Rayquaza in Pokemon Go isn't the same as the shiny Rayquaza in the regular game, so it doesn't look as good. I mean, it's kind of like baby shit brownish green instead of that dark black that you thought it was going to be. So, shiny Ho-Oh's pretty cool.
Everyone's having free asthma.
Yeah. Hey, let's. Yeah, we got a free asthma goal, man. I mean, fuck.
Chat, he doesn't know the context.
Hey,
he does not know the context.
Here's what I do know. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Asmon.
Same.
Okay? I mean, that's why I'm here, and I couldn't be happier.
Someone said fuck Hassan.
Chad, he doesn't know the context.
Like, bro.
Oh, man. Are we bad people for thinking this shit's bad funny? Like, I just think it's
No,
funny.
this shit's hilarious.
Fuck Hassan.
Okay, relax. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Hey,
Hassan
boys,
a bitch?
It's been a great stream, boys.
Major fuck?
Yeah,
Fuck
I hope y'all
Hassan?
enjoyed the stream. Hey,
I'll see y'all next time.
I'll see y'all.